Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Man, I am exhausted, guys. I am absolutely exhausted. If you've been living under a rock, being in our world, you probably had no idea that San Diego Comic-Con just ended. Um, man, what a weekend! What a weekend! And we weren't even there for the longest for the full weekend. Of course, I'm when I say we, I'm talking about my good friend Danny Green from Titan Toys. Let me bring Danny in right now. And we'll just open this together. Danny, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
What up, Jay? I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, brother,
And yes,
like it's how could I not have you on? I mean, like this is crazy, man. My first time back to Comic Con for myself since 2019. I thought it was 2017. It's actually 2019. And I think I caught some con plague. I think that I I think I might have a little scratchy throat. I don't know. You and I weren't kissing, so I think we're okay there. So I think
we
we're
were
all right.
roomies, though.
I know. We roomed together, but nothing too X-rated.
No,
But it was a good time, brother. It was a good time. I mean, like, did you enjoy yourself? I mean, like, it was hectic as hell, but it was a lot of fun at the same time, right?
man, like I had such a great time. There was definitely lots going on. And I'll say it again. It kind of felt like Fan Expo, but like on steroids and like a lot of steroids. But um, yeah, just amazing. Definitely a bucket list thing for myself. um, and just a great opportunity to just go and see, you know, the biggest Comic Con you can think of. So, oh, your mic's out, bro. Mm,
It's not
yeah.
just Comic Con though. It's a full Geek Con convention. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
it's like movies, television, popular culture, music. You know what I mean? It's pretty much everything. It engulfs the whole spectrum.
mm.
Um, and we being there this year is one thing, but I wanted to bring in somebody who'd worked the convention for a little while back in the day, and get the perspective on how things have changed over the years. Please, you guys met in the green room, but I want to bring in my good friend from Comics Asylum. Guys, please welcome Steve. What's going on, Steve? How's it
Good
going?
night, everybody. How's everyone doing?
Good, good,
Good,
good.
welcome, Steve. Good to see you,
Good, good,
man.
good. Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. Same.
How you doing, Steve? How are things going in your neck of the woods, brother?
Pretty good. Just I guess recovering from the shock waves that have been emanating from San Diego this weekend. It's been announcement after announcement, and then combine that with Wolverine and Deadpool hitting theaters recently. It's been a crazy half week, not even a week.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
lots of things happen in the comic book world, and of course the MC universe, and even the DC universe. Things are moving. Things are moving in so many different directions. Um, I watched Deadpool as soon as I got back. I was stupid. I landed, took a nap, and then went to go watch the movie. It was crazy. Like, again, I think that contributed to my con plague. How about you guys? Danny, have you seen the movie yet?
You know what? I haven't, man.
Okay,
I'm still kind of recovering myself, so
I know we're
you
still
know,
we're still 3 hours behind in a lot of ways.
yeah. So I kind of
Steve,
delayed, but yeah.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it today. You know what? It's a fan's dream. It's a
yep,
fan's
it
dream.
is. Is definitely a lot of fan service. A lot of want and dreams for fans who've always wanted this guy versus that guy, this guy to meet with this guy. The universe is colliding, the world's coming together, and of course, just a big continuous glimpse at the fact that the MCU might bring in the X-Men and the mutants into the MCU proper. So, but you know what? That's something that is probably for future consideration. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see. No spoilers, right? We'll talk a little bit. We'll touch up on it maybe a little bit later. But we're here to talk about San Diego Comic Con and everything that happened during that. Danny and I were there, of course, but as always, reporting from the sidelines or reporting as he can. And and making fun of everything as he goes along the way. A Deadpool in his own right is our good friend of the channel, and he's decided to take on the mega moniker. It's Mega Chaz, everybody. What's going on, Mega Chaz?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chaz the Guru,
man.
Chaz the Guru,
Hey.
everybody. What's going, John? Chaz, how are things with you, man?
Same old, man. But there was a lot of purchasing going on the last few days, man. There's a lot of stuff revealed. So, and I don't even collect Marvel. I think if I collected Marvel, man, I'd probably be bankrupt by now. But I collect TVC, Black Series, and Classified. And oh my God, there was so much that went on sale from the con.
Yeah, brother. It like even if you weren't at the con, pre-sales open up on multiple locations, and of course there were several different crowdsource projects announced at the show, and we're going to get to that because a lot of questions, a lot of interesting situations coming along the way. Pardon me for clearing my throat all the time. As I said, I've got con plague, so no, it's probably just a sore throat. Because I was, as you guys know, I was talking all fucking weekend. I did not stop. Some of I posted some videos earlier this afternoon. I don't know if any. Please, guys, check those out. It's a lot of fun. As you guys know, I moderated a panel as well, so that's not easy because you're literally talking and talking and talking and talking, and in a lot of ways, especially with the crowd, it was loud in there, Danny. It was like, don't you agree? It was like sometimes it was hard to hear each other. It was pretty freaking loud.
It was like a sea of people. It was insane. I've never seen so many people in one place ever. So, yeah, definitely.
So you know what, Chaz, have you ever been to San Diego Comic Con? Is there was there any opportunity for you?
Yeah, I went last year.
Nice.
And
And was
sat
that
in on the I sat on the Hasbro Star Wars panel, and then but I only went one day, so I wasn't there for the GI Joe panel. But yeah, it was awesome, man. It's a good time. I was I was kind of wanting to go this year, but I've been so busy, so I just skipped it this year. But I'll go again for sure.
It's all good, brother. But is that your second time? Your first time?
No, that was my very first time. And
wow. As I understand it, if I'm not mistaken, they had no mask restrictions last year. Everything came back full. Because I know that 2020, I think it was 2022. There were still some sort of like some vaccine requirements, or was it 2021? I can't remember when they first came back. Was last year pretty open like this year?
Yeah, so last year you didn't have to have any vaccine or any testing or anything like that. I went to I also with the same right before that I went to the Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim, and that you had to get the testing within 48 hours to be able to go or whatnot. So I had to do that to get into Star Wars Celebration, and then I went to SDCC, and there was no restrictions, nothing. You didn't have to do anything, so it was good.
Wow, you did the con tour that year, man. Holy crap, that's pretty crazy. Like 2 major conventions in less than a few months.
Yeah, it was a bucket list, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I thought I was gonna die, but I didn't. So,
Easy there. Don't be saying it. Not like that. Easy. We want you around there, Chaz. We want you around. You just became Mega Chaz. We need Mega Chaz to stick around.
Right.
Like you gotta stick around.
You're part of a gang now, right?
You always be part of the gang. What are you talking about? When you disappeared for a little while, I was like, "Where the hell Chaz go?" And I was like, "Oh, thank God he's back." It's kind of like Shark. Shark disappeared for a while. I'm like, "What the fuck happened? What's going on with everybody?" Right? And it's I don't know. People are getting sniped. It's absolutely crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Steve, you went back in like 2014 or something like that, right? It was.
No, it's been about 20 years since I went. Yeah, so I think I went pre-2000, late 90s.
Wow.
And then I think the last time I was there, X-Men #1, the first movie came out, the Bryan Singer movie. So the highlight of that was hearing Hugh Jackman and Halle Berry's name called over the intercom that they were going to be in Hall H.
That is crazy.
Nice.
Steve went before there were computers, man. That's crazy.
Before computers, we actually got our passes on stone tablets.
That's
That's
right. That's right.
Some commandments with that.
with all the video that's been shown lately, like what are your thoughts? Because it's still in the same convention center, but what are your thoughts? I mean, like, has it changed? Like, I guess it's changed quite a bit compared to when you went.
To me, it just seems like it's gotten bigger. Like just more people. It's kind of like, I don't know if this analogy makes any sense, but you ever go back to like your old high school, and it just seems like everything is smaller, but there's more stuff because the people are bigger. That's what it just seems like. It just seems like there's the same venue, but there's so many people in it. It seems way more crowded than even when we were there. And it was just a human meat market when I was there.
Yeah, a human meat market then. Imagine, imagine the way it is now. And I'll bring up a clip here. It's not just contained within the convention center anymore. It is literally the entire town. I mean, like, take a look at this one, guys. Comic-Con outside as good as Comic-Con. Oh, thank you.
Flying Southwest.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. What's going on, brother? How you doing? You all right? What's your name?
Meet you, Vaughn.
Vaughn, good to see you, brother.
Big fan of
I
yours.
appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. You want to take it?
Yeah,
We came all the way here, brother. How's it going, guys? Yeah, let's take a picture. Hold on for a second.
You were like a celebrity, bro.
I brought the wrong clip. What the hell was that? But basically, what I was trying to prove was, that if you look around, that's Petco Park in the background. Petco Park was even taken over. The whole city becomes Comic-Con. It is ridiculous. Was that happening a lot when you were there, Steve? Like,
It wasn't that full. It wasn't that full. It was more like around the convention center was full, and also too, like, I know you can go around back. There's like this, if I'm remembering correctly, around back there's almost like a not a balcony, but like an area where you can see the water and see the marina and stuff like that. There was actually space back then. Like you could be there and you weren't crowded. But once you were in the convention center, that's when it was crazy. Like escalators were jammed, the aisles were jammed.
Yep.
And anytime you were like waiting, like you could be just walking through the floor space, and if you stumbled upon any kind of a line that was waiting for a signing or any kind of an announcement, good luck. It's worse than Toronto traffic.
Absolutely, man. That's that's the kind of thing that was prevalent in the whole situation. It's absolutely bonkers how things just continue to evolve. So, guys, pretty sure all of you have heard a little bit about what's been going on at the show. And speaking of what Steve was talking about, I mean, this is a constant thing. Easy transition. Like, look at this. It's literally just a sea of people.
Look at
this was actually preview day.
It is ridiculous.
To me, this means this was the most spacious day because everyone's still working in the city, right? These are the people who are crazy enough to buy a pass.
There's a lot of people.
For 3 hours. It was only 3 hours the show, and people still bought a pass.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Right now, mostly the vendors area.
We missed Saturday, Danny, and
it's a nice little area here.
Saturday we can't even move.
A lot of people.
I heard it was chaos.
That's how bad it is.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Saturday is bonkers.
Yeah, this is
going on right now.
pretty old hat for you, Steve. This is pretty much
Lines.
what it was, right?
There it is. Line con.
There's the line.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
Now,
let's get credit
on
here.
that note, Steve, did they have as
gonna
many
head towards
exclusives, like exclusive
Marvel
comics,
booth.
exclusive toys,
Take a look at some
exclusive
of the costumes that
this
they
and
have on
that,
display
and all that jazz?
And then we're
Was
gonna
that
head
a
over
was that a
to
big
Mondo.
problem?
Do us a favor.
At Comic-Con when
They
you went?
they were a lot back then. I remember getting a SDCC sketchbook where like the logo was emblazoned on this leather sketchbook. Really nice. The paper was great. But it was also so long ago that I can't remember exactly what the specific exclusives were, but there was always something. And then obviously you would have like, people like Kevin Smith walking the floor, or Michael Rooker walking the floor. So the stars and a lot of the comic creators were just out and about walking around as well too.
Danny almost got run over by Kevin Hart's Aqualad. It was crazy.
Oh
They
yeah.
literally they nearly bowled over Danny. Danny was like, "Oh my god!" He was like jumping out of the way.
Yeah, there was like they look like agents. Like is
Yeah, they were all dapper. They all had these black
Mm.
suits with ties. They looked like John Wick. All of them. They all looked like John Wick. Just escorting this, and these guys are all 6'5", 6'6", and Kevin Hart's not a tall guy, right?
No.
So they were all like they were all surrounded. He was like the president, and they were just
man.
It was crazy.
Everyone's like, "Look, it's Kevin Hart," and then you just see the short dude with the orange. He's wearing an orange sweater or something. But yeah, we seen him. He was like 20 feet away or so.
And we were trying to figure out why he was there. Then we realized Borderlands.
Yeah.
He's starring in Borderlands right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, Chaz, did you nearly get rolled and run over by security when you were there?
No, but it was pretty busy. You know, when you got into the thick of it, you're rubbing against so many people. You know, you have to get an STD test when you get home.
That's how I got the con leg. I got the con leg there. I didn't even kiss anybody.
Jay, you got the bird flu, man.
It was communal, man. It entered my body like somehow by some like ethereal, like an osmosis. It osmosized. It osmosized into me. It was like
It's unavoidable.
The most amazing thing to me, though, that when I went was how the whole, like you were talking about, the whole city turns into Comic-Con. You know, the water walk. I mean, there were just like all kinds of private things, and from different companies with their own little DJs and things to get in. It was crazy. And then you go up the gas lamp district, and there's just everything going on there. And it was a great time. You just walk around the city. I got my wife's cousin goes down every year, and he doesn't even go to the Comic-Con. He just goes and does all the extra stuff.
Yeah, well, one of the best things about being and living in the city is that if you just want to hang, like here in Toronto, we call it lobby conning, where you just literally hang out in the lobby, and it's enough for you just to enjoy yourself because you keep meeting people and cosplayers. The cosplayers just hang out there anyway, so you just keep taking pictures of cosplayers, right? So, if you're into blue balls, you can just literally hang out there and just you don't even have to pay. You don't even pay the cover charge. You're good to go, man. Like that's that was happening all weekend. Danny was falling in love every time he turned around. I mean, like fuck, he was getting hot and heavy with some of the security guards. Actually, it's funny. One of the security guards was at our hotel, and she was hitting on Danny. She was ready to jump Danny's bones. It was crazy. It was
actually a true story.
It's a true story.
Danny, you breaking hearts, man.
She was in the freaking elevator. I was like, I'm gonna move over here because these two are about to get jiggy with it.
I had to put the blockers on, because
Danny's like, stay on target. I gotta get all these toys. Stay on target.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have space in the suitcase.
Oh my god. Yeah, she would have fit in that suitcase.
Yeah, she would.
You fold her a little bit. She would have been. She's.
Well, you better check her Adam's apple though.
Yeah. Man, with
I'm just kidding because I know someone's in the background who's listening very carefully. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Sorry, maybe.
I am just kidding. It was a joke, but there. You know what? Here's what I gotta say. California is full of beautiful people. Like men, women, children. It's a gorgeous state. For all you Californians out there, you got Chaz. Everybody out there. Congratulations. Seriously.
We got our share of uglies too here, though.
Hey, easy there. Whoa, calm down. You're talking about me. That's okay. I was only there for a minute. I left I left soon after that. But no, gorgeous weather. It was hot. Oh my god, Chaz, what the hell's going on down there? It was free. I thought it was hot up here for the summer. That was like crazy. I think it was, what was it, like 120, 130? It was crazy.
It's not that hot, but we did get a little bit of
it felt that. Thank God for the marina, man. Thank God for the breeze. It felt hot. What was the temperature the last couple of days?
Last year was hot over there too because we went in there, and then when you went outside to where the marina was, I mean that sun was so hot, man, and we were dying out there. And when it's like that, you get like 3 times as tired just sitting out there, man. You're
Let
miserable.
me show you a clip. Let me show you a clip, guys. Let me show you a clip of me and Danny waiting in line.
Yes, I was just going to bring that up, Jay. There's a shot of you in line. I felt for you.
Oh my god! Let me bring up a shot. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and bring up I cut this in several places, so you guys can take a look at this. This is fun. We got in line for the Dragon Ball Z exclusives because Danny had to have these. They were a must-have. So here's and again, this is way truncated down from like the 3 hours that we actually spent in real time. Check this out, guys. So we're gonna go.
The exhibit that we want to see is after that. Okay, I might be imagining things, but I actually think I see the line. Oh my god. All right, here we are. We've arrived. There's Goku. Oh my god, he's huge. He is absolutely massive. And typical. There's a freaking
the activations are incredible. And this is outside, by the way,
ends,
outside
man.
the convention.
It
It's
never
not the
ends.
convention.
Look at the size of that Goku. Holy crap. All right, well, we're going to get in line. Hopefully we can get an exclusive.
That's not the line.
Giveaway line starts here. Okay. And the
umbrellas.
ticket line starts here. Oh, crap.
Smart.
Okay. Which way is the ticket line going? Is it that way? Oh, it's that way.
Yeah, we missed out on the swag, man.
Danny, the ticket line is over there. We got to go that way. Oh man, I can't believe it.
Look how long
Look at
this
how
line
many
is.
people are here for this ticket.
This is
I can't
insane.
freaking believe it, man.
Pure insane.
It's the first thing
Maybe I
we
should've
did
talked
was
about it.
get in the line.
This is the very first thing
So
we got.
this is the end of the
very
line,
first
which
thing we did was
we're
get in
at.
the line. Look how long this line
And this is just to get the tickets for the exclusives. Can you
We were
believe
running
that?
around there with
Holy shit.
luggage.
I dropped my water bottle.
So quick tip, okay? Quick tip to everybody who's visiting Comic-Con as a tourist. If you are on a tight schedule like Danny and I, we learned very quickly that you can actually drop off your luggage at Comic-Con and at the coat check, and they have in and out privileges. That blows my mind because if I'd known that, we would have dropped off our bags, and it's only $10 a bag.
Yeah,
Boys, gentlemen, ladies, everybody out there.
That was a game changer.
There are no ladies watching. We understand that. But seriously, anybody, whoever visits Comic-Con and you're on a tight schedule, drop your bags off at the coat check. It's cheap, and they let you have in and out privileges. So if you need to drop off more crap, all you got to do, and what we did was when we went to Hasbro, they gave us these gigantic novelty bags which you can sleep in. They're massive. They're these massive freaking bags. Danny, do you have one handy? I don't know if you have one handy.
I can.
Go grab it, Danny. So yeah, they got these gigantic novelty bags, and you can literally jump inside of it. Like a grown man can jump inside one of these, and you just stuff that with all your crap, and basically you have a $10 a safety deposit box for the most part. It's absolutely crazy, and it would have been godsend for us. What you're seeing with me here and Danny, we're literally like lugging around our luggage all day. We that's one of the reasons why I actually my leg got inflamed because I was just like walking with all this heavy luggage with me. It was absolutely crazy. Here comes Danny. Let's take a look at the size. Look at this. Look at the size of this, guys. This is just great. Hold it up there, Danny. Yeah, hold it up for this, Danny. Look at the size of this thing, guys. You won't believe this thing.
Okay, I'll attempt this because it is ginormous.
Wow.
Wait, let me put this here.
That's impressive.
Move back, Danny. Move back. Move back. He can't hear us anymore. He took off his headset.
Wow.
Yeah, it is massive. It is absolutely massive. Yeah. So you could fit a lot of crap in there, like a ton of crap. It's
one sec, guys.
It's absolutely ridiculous how much stuff you
There you go.
Jay,
Should
it's
come with
almost like it's too big because like if it gets a lot of stuff in there, you almost can't carry it.
No, actually that was the problem. So Danny, tell them what happens when we fill that damn thing up.
Oh, we body checked probably every person you can think of.
No. Tell them about the old lady. The old lady.
The which one? Sorry.
The one, the bag check lady. She couldn't move the freaking bag.
Oh, it was so we stuffed it so much. We literally put luggage in there. then with toys, and you name it. So
My
we,
laptop was in there.
we use a cheat code. Like we filled that bag up as best as we could, as much as we could, and literally, it was about 80 pounds when we were done. Lady literally had to drag it because it was
Actually,
that
no,
heavy.
she couldn't. She asked me to.
You
Dude,
would've-
she asked me to go back. Remember, you forgot. She asked me to go back into the room, and I tried to pick it up. I was like, Jesus Christ! I had
Oh,
to
you
drag
were
it.
just to bring it back.
It was
Yes.
me. I dragged it because the damn thing
Yeah.
was so heavy. I thought the straps would break. You know what I mean? It was so
Yeah.
fucking heavy, right?
But it did work, man. I'll tell you that.
God, thank God it worked. Thank
That
God.
was
You
like
guys,
a-
you guys created a couple workers' comp claims that day.
Yeah. That lady wasn't happy, man. I'll
We
tell you
would've.
that.
Which is why we said, "Don't touch it! Don't touch that! That's not." They break their backs. And
He was
everything,
hating
man.
her job. That
It's absolutely crazy. It was nuts. Like seriously, it was such a crazy thing. And then if we just get back to this little side here, so we like that's the line. And then if we keep fast forwarding, like this is how long it is from here. But if I turn around the camera, you'll see it just keeps going all the way down the marina now. The lineup. So there's like 1,000. There's like 1,000 people in here. Oh, there it is. There's the shot. That's the shot. That's the. Hold on. Let me.
The towels.
Let me.
Yes, man.
Yep.
Holy crap. All right, so we've been sitting out here for over an hour and a half, and the sun is just beating down on us. As you can see, Danny and I have towels over our heads because you're going to overheat. Like, it's just absolutely crazy out here. There is a breeze, but it's not enough. I mean, the sun is just beating down. All right, looks like they started letting people in. Let's see what happens here, guys. Don't know if we're actually going to get
It was
anything.
pure
but
insanity.
which is-
Pure
oh
insanity.
my gosh,
And
this
then
is
like I
crazy.
said, if you look down where is it here? If you look down the way, where was it? It was about. I think it was over here.
Terrible.
No, that was not it. Where was it? We saw the freezer.
Time
We
slot.
saw that.
Man, I really do.
Yeah,
hope-
it
They are
just
so
kept going on and on and on. And here's the craziest part, guys. This is
Yeah.
what was really crazy.
All right.
So we actually were successful because check it out. So by the time we got to the front, Trunks had been sold out.
Oh man, I can't believe Trunks is already sold out. That's crazy.
Trunks is dead. Like Trunks is gone. There's no more Trunks that day. And then we got to the front of the line, and
Oh, damn, I can't believe it. We just made it. Seriously. Finally got them.
by
I
the
don't know if they're
skin
going
of
to
our
run out
teeth,
today because Trunks already sold out. This is crazy. The lineup is all the way down there. This is insane.
the lineup kept going. The lineup was at least another like basically right back from where we were. And then only a minute, not even a minute later.
About 2.5 hours there trying to get these tickets. Thank God we were able to acquire them, but we have to be there as early
If you hear that noise, that little rolling noise, that's our luggage. Like we are literally dragging our luggage everywhere.
as possible because we only have a time slot between 8 and 9. That is
Okay.
ridiculous.
Look behind me. Do you see that line? There's still a line there, right? Watch this. Like not even 30 seconds later.
They're sold out. They're sold out. All the tickets are gone. The
Yeah,
line's
they,
gone.
like,
Everything's gone. Oh my
everyone
God.
evaporated.
I literally turned around and everybody's walking away. Holy shit. That's
Okay, now
crazy.
check this out. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
This is crazy.
And there's a scalper right there. Crazy.
That didn't take
Absolutely
long.
nuts. That's a flipper right there. That is Scalper Sam. That is Flipper Frank right there. He's selling his tickets. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. All right.
The
Anyway,
flipper.
That's a flip or man. That made everything like, wow, this is great. We got everything today. This is insane. We can like this Comic-Con has everything. Ticket scalping. Who the hell scalps freaking time codes? Like that's crazy. That is an absolute bonkers maneuver. Oh my god, guys, that's crazy. You must have seen some of that, Steve. Like a little bit of that here and there.
Not to that extent, because the times I went, we were inside setting up our booths. So
You were working the con, right? Like,
yeah. So the mayhem was more like in the bowels of the convention center, trying to get all your stuff, and then getting your like the backing for your booth and all that kind of stuff. Because with all those vendors there, and even with your window to kind of check in and get your slot, it's still really, really
yeah. Actually, you know what? Funnily
a bit
enough,
of a bit of a nightmare.
damn it. Funnily enough, we have a bit of that. Check this out. Danny and I, well, I'm not going to explain the entire story, but Danny and I got into the into the venue before the whole thing opened.
All right, there it is. Oh, it's crazy, crazy. So we're fine. Well, my God.
It was actually at the beginning.
All right, everybody's setting up. It's freaking amazing. We got inside for 5 minutes. We're trying to head over to a booth, see what's going on, but this is the calm before the storm, everybody. Tamashii Nation. And of course, we got Hasbro Pulse, man. Holy crap, look at this. Amazing stuff. Over there, they even got the Dragonfly on display. Lenny is over there. This place is ridiculous. Oh my God. What a gorgeous display. Holy crap. It's just beautiful. Commenting at Hasbro Pulse Live. Wow. Amazing. Man, nobody's ready. Everything's still being set up. NEC is not even ready either. This is nuts. We got some of those exclusives coming. This is absolutely crazy. All right, so we were able to get a sneak peek into everything that's back here. They're setting up like crazy. Boots are looking nuts. Oh my God, guys. All right, we're gonna try and get some Dragon Ball exclusives. Nickelodeon's right over there. Man, Comic-Con 2024, everybody.
It's always fascinating to see the inner workings of a production like that. I talked to a couple of vendors, and they said they don't like every year they keep shortening the time in which they can come in, which they can set up, which is insane. I mean, some of these booths are massive electronics, massive screens and things like that, and they barely had enough time to actually get everything set up and ready to go by 6 o'clock. And preview day is only 3 hours long. That is what really blows your mind. It only goes from 6 to 9. Right, which was actually why Danny and I needed to get those tickets, because there's only a 3-hour window in order to get there. The next episode, actually later in the episode, you see if we make it out or not. But basically, 3-hour window to actually try and get your exclusives. And what's really crazy is that preview day was nuts, and I've never seen it like that before. Because I went as a professional, much like yourself, Steve, multiple times. So I got in for preview day, and preview day was usually a chill day. It was usually a day where, not too many people are going. They have work that day, but this year was rammed. And the only thing I can think of that the reason it was so jam packed was because this year they allowed for exclusives to be distributed on preview day, which is insane because people are nuts. They're gonna go on preview day to get those damn exclusives. It's absolutely crazy. And you know what, Danny and I were there. We like if I say we earned those Dragon Ball figure, we earned those damn Dragon Ball figures, man. I think I was worried for Danny because like he would have dropped dead of heat stroke if I didn't tell him to put that towel on his head. That was just nuts. I literally was like dousing it with water and like it was like it was so hot. It
looked like you guys were coming out of a desert. Like if you
Yeah.
guys walked from Vegas.
California is a desert. What are you talking about, Steve? California is a desert.
No. But it's built up. Like you looked like you walked straight out of the desert.
Water everywhere. Not a drop to drink, brother. It was crazy. As a matter of fact, they were charging $5 for water inside the venue. They were charging $5 for water inside the venue. On the marina, I found a nice small place. They charged $3. So I was like, I'm taking 2 bottles. It was bad.
Con prices. Gotta love the con prices.
Oh my god. I don't even think it's con. I think it's just marina prices. I think that the restaurants there are such high end restaurants. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to go to the restaurants on the marina, Chaz? Because like they're gorgeous. It's just not.
No, I went to a place on the Gaslamp District. It was a breakfast place, but man, it was super expensive.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Yeah, they probably just jack up their prices. They know everyone's there. That they got a captured customer base there, so. Everyone wants to go. Everybody wants to go for convenience, so they can charge what they want.
Everybody knows. Regular con attendees know that during Comic-Con, everything is hiked up like 10 times. And I think there's a requirement by the city right now that they have to have at least one item which is affordable. I think that's actually a requirement by the city, because there's always going to be one item like mac and cheese or something like that, like, a really, really cheap ass item where it's like, it's still expensive, but it's not like god awful expensive. So I think that's actually the the median that they proposed. We'll get to this later, but there was actually rumors, but this happens every other year. There are rumors that Comic-Con is thinking about moving out of San Diego, which I think is bullshit. I don't think it's going to happen. But I'll pose that question again later. I want to actually just say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thanks, guys, for being here tonight. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. 49er Brian, guys, do you know when Once a Man will get released? So, Danny, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said Monday. I think tomorrow they're gonna
Hasbro Pulse or something.
HasbroPulse.com. I think that they're planning on it for Monday. So keep your eyes out on the Instagram. They should give you a heads up. Oh, Danny's gonna flex right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you have the open one?
I think so.
Danny's gonna flex right now.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna be hilarious. He's not sorry.
You mean this one?
Danny's sorry.
Nice.
You son of a bitch. Danny's not sorry.
This one?
Danny's not sorry. Look at this guy flexing his muscle.
Once a man.
That's awesome.
Now I got it. But we got a few of these actually, so keep a lookout because they're probably gonna show up for sale somewhere.
Where's the sleeve? Where's the sleeve, Danny?
The sleeve, of course, it's
stuck
in the box.
In the box? It's stuck in the box.
It's nicely fitted.
Yeah.
So anyways, there's a sleeve.
A nice cellophane sleeve. And look at the back. Actually, turn it around really quick, Dan.
Sorry, this guy.
No, the sleeve. There's a saying.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is that backwards?
I was once a man. You gotta love that shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is definitely great packaging, right? Almost like I feel bad to even open it, but
that's collector. Blue Motion, I'm so excited. Yes, brother. It's crazy. Nolan, what's going on, brother? How are you doing? Good to see you. Dave Sinelli, Jay, pop in to say and drop a like. Still feeling like an old brother. You and I are cut from the same stone, man. We're both dead tired, old, and like I said, I'm crippled right now. I'm literally like hobbling around the entire. Like I don't even know how I made it out of California. Danny was gonna drag me back to Canada at one point. It was that bad. Like, it was pretty crazy. Blue Motion. Yeah, hey, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Did you see SDCZ figures up on? Yes, we're gonna talk about that too. And actually, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Nolan says, "Hey, Danny,
what up? What up?"
Dave Sinelli, feel like I've been dragging a rock. Well, dude, I feel the same way, brother. We're both in the same boat. Ray Black's in the house. What's going on, Ray? How you doing?
What up, Ray? What up?
Randall Guzig, hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What up, Randall? Welcome, man.
Yo Joe C is in the house. Yo Joe. Nolan says, hey to Chaz.
Hey.
Yo Joe C. SDCC was great, even though I didn't get a Coco. I can't wait for next year. Awesome, brother. Were you there? I would have liked to see you. That would have been a cool little thing. Elliot, what the heck? Where are you, brother?
Yeah.
I gave you the link. What?
Once a man.
You're not dressed or something? What's going on? Waleed, man, jump in. Danny, send them the link. Dave, call me tonight. Good night, brother. Have a good night. Gerard Robbins, you guys were so lucky to go out there. It's a bit of luck. It's a bit of work. And we only had 3 days, man. If we only had so much time, it's crazy. Yo, Josie, there were so many human traffic jams. You have no idea. No, you do. Apparently, I guess you were there. Yo, Josie, it's too bad we didn't see each other, or you didn't introduce yourself. That would have been terrible. Chinovo, Scalpercon, yes.
Yep.
It was Scalpercon, dude. It was. Everyone pop what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Rodimus Prime. Jay, I'm glad you got the exclusive Corporate Commander you wanted. Yes, it is proudly in my possession, thanks to Danny. And everything that we ran around with our heads cut off. It was crazy. SoCal Heat. Dude, obviously you know the half of it, brother. You know it. You know
I'll
it.
take it over winter any day.
You know what? I am right there with you. Justin Mohan, yeah, I'm back, brother. I'm back. Good to see you. We should hook up again, Justin. It's been a minute. I'm glad I was broke, so I waited no lines to buy anything. Good on you, dude. That is, you know, that's the way to visit Comic-Con. Go broke. Go broke, so you can't go broke no more. Jason's Electric, hilarious. Yes, it was absolutely baller. Rodimus Prime. I might not have gone to SDCC, but I saw exclusive at Target. Transformers 4-pack. I bought it to get squeeze play. There you go, dude. That's a win. That's a win. Nice. Lab Rat, hey, whatever. Missed out on no. Too bad, sold out. It was that was painful. But if it makes you feel any better, Danny and I went to Windsor, Ontario to go get a too bad. So.
The things we do, man, for this hobby.
That was a 3-hour trip in itself. We literally flew to California practically. Elios, my friend. Danny, show us your Dragon Balls.
Of course, he wants to see the Dragon Balls. There's one.
Oh, look at that.
Oops, there we go.
Look at that. That's crazy.
This thing,
it's gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
This is pretty much like, you know, the main objective for me Jay was kind of,
and it's a good thing too, because it was announced today that they did go up for pre-sale on Bandai exclusive, but there's a caveat. There's a huge caveat to that. Huge caveat. What else did you get at SDCC?
What else? Oh,
you know what? We're gonna show a picture of Danny's haul because it will take an hour to actually show it.
I'll stay here for days, no problem.
It will take hours to get through it all.
I got a few of them here though, so don't worry.
Let's.
He's like, no, Dad.
No,
chill.
we need to be able to move on. We need to be able to go. Healing Dread. Street Sharks were 3 and 4. 3 and 4 with SDCC. Yes, we did a full tour of the booth. It was glorious.
Yeah.
Drock 812000. Hello. Good to see you.
Orale, what's up?
Labrat, it was great to see the prototype of Flip War in person. I'm glad you saw it, brother. I'm glad you saw it. You know, it was a glorious moment. It really was. Meeting the minds, really. Me and Hatter. We had a bit of fun. Josie, yeah, I wanted to meet you, but left a little early and I couldn't find you. Sorry, brother. That's unfortunate. Next time. Labrat. I did get lucky and found the Mondo Batman vinyl and graphic novel book set. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Mondo's sick, man.
And Nolan, one surprise I'm excited for is Jada, Shaggy, and Monster. Yes. They do look pretty damn cool.
Yeah, definitely jumping on those.
All right. So let's get into some actual news now. I think this one, everyone was expecting this. I think everyone was. But it still didn't. It still was able to surprise everyone in its beauty and incredible overall features. Hasbro finally unveiled their HasLab for G.I. Joe Classified, and to no one's surprise, literally no one's surprise, it was the Cobra Rattler. This little beastie is absolutely amazing, and I saw it firsthand, and I am absolutely over the moon with this. Have you guys seen the pictures of these yet, or is this the first time you guys are seeing it?
First time
for you, Steve.
Yeah.
Chaz, you must like, you've been posting all day.
You know, man, I backed 2 already.
Exactly.
Nice. Yep.
So you know, skipping ahead there. So these pictures come courtesy of TFW. Histank.com. I pull up my pictures, but I'm just too lazy right now, so I'm relying on everybody else to do the work for me. This is ridiculous. You know, in terms of what was shown versus what people were expecting. I think that, and I know Chaz has a lot to talk about with this, but we're going to talk a little bit about you know, the whole pack out, everything that comes with it. Danny, thoughts on this, because I know Chaz can talk you know, all day long. Let your initial thoughts when you saw it.
Definitely impressed. with the details, the size, the figures. It's super accurate. And one of the best features, truthfully, is that the wings fold up, because the footprint that thing's gonna make, or you need, is up there. But totally worth it. I'm probably gonna be backing several myself. Because I definitely gonna see this one being hot, and definitely want to have a few myself. So yeah, man, people are going nuts too at the booth. Like when they unveiled that thing, it was surrounded by, like, it was very hard to get pictures because of so many people around the display. But we also got some cool pictures of that as well. I'm sure Jay's gonna show that at some point. They're also up on our Instagram and whatnot. But
you talk about that one specific one. Yeah, that was hilarious.
yeah. So
The scale is unbelievable.
yes,
The scale is ridiculous.
like
Really quickly here, you're gonna notice some. If you guys are wondering what this is, these are actually very early tempos. They're not the tempos which are going to be on the unit itself. This was literally put together in a big rush for San Diego Comic-Con. That's why you can see the stickers themselves actually starting to peel off. It's under the hot lights and everything like that. The final version will be very, very much production scale, because if you actually look at even the Cobra stickers, you can see they're kind of just stickers, right? That's not the way it's going to look on the final production. This thing is massive, Steve. This thing is absolutely massive. Here's another example of what I'm talking about. See how it's actually kind of lifting off? Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen they're going to be very much akin to water slide, or even better than that. This thing is ridiculous. Like, it's got all the earmarks of what you want for a Rattler. And I have to say, when I was a kid, about after the second season, I thought the Rattlers looked dumb. But seeing this now just revitalizes my love for this vehicle. I can't even fathom that this is something which I was like, oh yeah, that's the Rattler's going to be boring. No, I've totally completely gone 180 on this thing. Like I was kind of like I don't know, the Rattler, it's kind of a risk, and is anybody going to really want this thing? And all of a sudden I saw it, and it was just, it blew my mind. Chaz, what are you like? Like, we've seen it up close, but even with these shots, what are your initial thoughts?
It's amazing. That's a big footprint. I think it's like 3x3 almost, right?
It's crazy.
So the fold up wings, that was a no brainer. It had to be that way, because I don't know how else you would be able to display unless you got a coffee table. But, if you had a decent shelf, you could fold up one wing, and it's still going to be 3 feet long, side to side, from the nose to the tail with the thing flipped up. But it's amazing. The awesome thing, that barrenness, I hope we get that. I hope that's the face sculpt we're going to end up with, because that's one of the best face sculpts in the line so far. I mean, it is a beautiful sculpt. So we'll see how it ends up. But
absolutely, she's definitely a femme fatale. In now, this is a digital rendering, but if you look at the actual, let me see if I can bring it up. If you look at the actual visual of the Baroness, it is ridiculous the way she looks. She's literally
amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it because it was.
She ain't no Falcon.
Good one. Yes, she is definitely not Falcon. 100%. She is. As I said, she's okay. I found all my photos. All right, so she is definitely a femme fatale, and a what's it called? Definitely a killer assassin. Yeah, I mean, like, you look at this face and it's like, holy crap,
it's amazing.
Oh, just
I had the Rattler as a kid, so this is a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Man. The test, I think, for the line is if they make the whale, because you can't fold up a wing. I think it was going to be huge, but I want it. I don't know where I'd put it, but I still want it.
Yeah,
you're right though. I think that's one of the best female faces we've ever seen. Like, she looks literally, she's dropped dead gorgeous. I mean, like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So I hope that's what we get, because amazing for sure.
And not only that, she comes with a host of different add-ons too, right? Like, she's got She's got the long hair. She's got the tied up hair.
Yeah.
You know, she's got her full face mask. Again, they're pulling out all the stops for this. This is just absolutely bonkers. And then of course there's Wild Weasel. I mean, he himself is also like, you know, very much a integral of obviously you know, integrally tied to the where is the pictures? What the hell? Oh, that's why I put them in a different folder.
Yeah, we got a face for him now, you know. Because
Yeah, exactly.
We never had a face, right?
Exactly. And I'll bring him up in a second, but take a look at the detail inside this engine bay. Like, that's crazy. The attention to detail here is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I dare say I haven't seen anything quite like this on any of these characters. And of course a vehicle of this size. And of course, like I said, Wild Weasel. Yeah, I guess this is the very first time we've ever seen his actual face. Then,
Yeah, great
he's
sculpt too.
kind of maybe there's a reason he's scarred up too, right?
I think somebody said that was in the cartoon where he got shot up, and then that's why they gave him that face mask. One of them that's kind of broken up. I don't remember that from the cartoon, but you know,
I don't think they would do that in the cartoon.
oh, no.
Maybe in the comics.
Maybe the comic. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the comics. I love these little surfboards they keep putting them on. They're hilarious. It's like the Silver Surfer. It's too funny that way. But yeah, this is a crazy vehicle. Now, Steve, not sure if you're into this yet, but hazard a guess as a crowdsourced project. You know, you being an observer from the outside on this part of the equation, how much would you be willing to pay for a 6-inch scale Rattler?
Jeez, I have no idea. Couple $100.
Okay, well, what is a couple $100? Like that's not, is that $200? What are you?
Yeah,
$200. Okay, that's,
for that size and that detail. I have no idea if I'm on point or not, but
that is an awesome price. I
Agreed.
think we can all agree, Chaz, that is an incredible price.
That would be incredible.
I would pay $200 in a heartbeat, right? I would pay $200 in a heartbeat.
So what's
Chaz,
it going? So what's it going for then?
Chaz, would you like to?
$325.
Sorry, say again.
$325.
$325.
Okay.
Which is still a good price. Because,
It's a great price.
Look at the other HasLabs.
It's a great
like,
price.
the Ghost was the Ghost was $500, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And then the Cantina was $400 or $500 if you want the deluxe version. The Hiss was $300, and I think the Dragonfly was what, $275?
$275. So Hasbro's going back to their old tried and true. They're upping the price about $50 at a time. So now we're back up to $325. And we're gonna get right back to 400 again, like, you know, where the Engine of Vengeance ended up being, right? So
But I think this has more plastic than the
this is
Dragonfly, right? So I think
this is substantially better. There's a lot more. There's a lot here that you cannot even compare to the Engine of Vengeance. The Engine of Vengeance isn't even the same scale. Not scale. It's not even the same size as this thing. Like this thing is gigantic. You know what I mean? In terms of what it, like once the wings fold out, you know what I mean? Once it's got all the things in place, this thing is just gargantuan. I mean, here's a shot of it, and it's really hard to tell from this shot just how big it is. But it's like, trust me, this thing is massive. Okay. Actually, I'll bring up a shot of myself. Actually, I'm gonna bring up Danny's Instagram. Hold on, where is it here? Danny, what's your Instagram again? Danny Green?
Yeah, Danny Green collects.
Is it one? Oh,
yeah, one word.
Okay, Danny Green collects. Okay, I don't even know why that's not the. Okay, where'd you put it?
Maybe it's on your page.
No, it's got to be down here.
Oh, right there.
There. Okay, check this out, guys. This is a lot of fun. So, check this out. Both, and actually, this was on Shardamus's channel. Both Shardamus and I were in the same. We were so focused on this thing. We were both trying to get the same shot at the same time overhead. and you can see Shuttermus on the right and me on the left. Look at the size of us. We're two grown men, and look at the size of that freaking Rattler.
Yeah.
We look like we're kids again. We literally look like we're no, it's true. We look like we're little kids again, man.
Yeah.
We look like we're little
I can
kids.
see that.
Like
Sure.
it's massive. What do you think now, Steve? How much would you pay? How much would you pay now?
Yeah, I can see it being up in the 375 range, and I don't even want to talk about what it would cost Canadian. So, yikes.
Yeah, and I'm right there. It's gonna be able a
450. 450.
Yeah, exactly. four and a half change.
Yeah.
It's gonna be massive.
The wingspan is the length of your arm.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is absolutely.
I think a lot of us are going to be paying half of our assets because we're going to get divorced when that shows up at the door, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Chaz, you'll get divorced just trying to find a spot to put it in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not hiding that one.
I was thinking of telling my wife to move her to the couch so I could put it on the bed, but I don't know if that's going to work out.
Yeah, she may not, you have to bribe her. Yeah, man, it's beautiful.
You better be taking that couch outside.
Yeah.
And then there's the little details and features that it displays. I mean, pardon me, guys. Pardon. You look at like, oh, I went too far ahead. You look at like, for example, what like just a little things that really make it stand out. Obviously, you got the missiles, and like check this one out. This one's crazy. It's got like scatter shot missiles. You know what I mean? Cluster bombs, right? That's really really cool. But then you go back and then you see things like this, where the the ladder, the actual pilot ladder. I'm trying to find it now. There it is. The pilot ladder. That's on the other side though. Where is it? Come on. Give me a break here. This thing's making me hunt for it. I guess I'll have to use this shot here. The pilot ladder here. It actually is incorporated into the vehicle itself. It actually swings out and then folds in. That's what this indentation is for, right?
That's amazing.
It's actually a full ladder incorporated into the vehicle itself. And then there's all the compartments. Like here, this one here. There, you see how that works? See that little step? It actually folds in and becomes part of the vehicle itself.
Yeah, I think that's the cover.
Yeah, this right here. This blue piece right here. That is the cover, right? And then all the covers, as you said, Steve, these come out and you actually see the internal workings, just like you could in the Firefly. This is like a a model kit come to life, as a toy. It's absolutely insane, and the amount of detail that's in here is ridiculous, right? So this is definitely one that I think a lot of people are going to be gunning for. And obviously, what are we? Where are we on the first tier? Let's just check it out.
Yeah, we passed. We got the patches.
The patches.
We got
all right, here we go. There we go. There's
5 last time I looked.
I knew Chaz couldn't resist.
I had to ride that one pretty hard. The patches. But I was hoping, I still think that maybe that they put the patches in so they could have a surprise 4th tier with a figure. Once if it gets 18 and it looks like it's going to be going to get it to 22. I know. That's
what you're hoping for, Chaz. That's not necessarily what's actually going to happen. Okay, so here we go. So at least it's not a bag of bones. Okay.
The background, the cardboard background, and
cardboard background, and a bag of bones. All right. So the first unlock, guys, has been achieved. It's a bunch of iron-on patches for your, I don't know, your bomber jacket or something. I don't know.
Your Michael Jackson Beat It jacket.
I know, right? Actually, you know what? Let's.
Your backpack.
What am I doing here? Let's head over to Chaz the Guru on Instagram. Chaz, which one is it again?
It's Chaz _the _guru.
_the_guru. Yeah, because the other one got compromised. Here we go. Let's have a little fun here and and then talk. Here we go. How many of these do we have here? Let's start with the first one here. Oh no. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Here we go. First one.
Oh no, the first one's the Hasbro Be Like. I think that's the first
Hasbro
one.
Be Like.
Oh no, the other one's Tina Turner. Never mind.
No, but I like this one because Patch actually shows up in the. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. He looks like Wolverine. He looks like Wolverine here, like with his hair and everything like that. He looks like Wolverine. I really
The
enjoyed
aliens
this.
guy.
I know, but he looks like like I thought you were making fun of Wolverine, right? I thought that's what this was. But yeah, no, I know what it is. It's like aliens, right? Like I remember that was such a good meme. But this one's too. I wonder what that figure will be. I wonder what that figure. I wonder if figure will be the first tier. No, I don't think so. Just dangling that little those little patches in front of you.
I think everyone felt like that.
This is the best, Chaz. This one I fell over actually. When I read this, I fell over. No, I said it needs hatches, not patches. It needs hatches. Oh my god,
so
it needs
good.
hatches.
That's so.
That was classic. Oh my god. I want to give a huge shout out to Joe Bits. Thank you, my friend, for the $5 super sticker. Howdy, gents. 8 months after release, how much would you pay for a HasLab Hiss? No figures now. I've listed one for $267.88 plus $639 shipping. Very clever, Joe. Very clever. I'm gonna let it slide. Normally, I wouldn't have done that, but very clever. All right, so I'll go ahead. If anybody wants to contact Joe for HasLab Hiss, $267.88 plus $639 shipping.
That's a good price.
I'm going to go ahead and caution you guys. $639 shipping sounds really low for a vehicle of that size, Joe. So buyer beware. But Joe, I let you have your $5 of airtime here.
$5
thank you
for advertising. That's
I know. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. But again, as always, just be careful who you deal with. Joe, I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not a bad. I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm just saying that everyone should be aware. Everyone should be aware. You're welcome, Joe. Some people are still looking for a HasLab Hiss. So that's good on you, Joe. That's good on you. So,
that's a good price, man.
It is. That's a great price.
Wow.
That's a great price. I love that shipping price too. Again, I just think you should be cautious. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He must be delivering on a bike or something. Pretty cheap.
I think it means local, right? He must be local. All right, Lab Rat. It's huge. That's what she said. That's not what she said. She actually said the complete opposite of that. But anyway, Nolan, I'm still on the fence with it. It's going to be massive. Nolan, you just saw how massive it was. It's like again, it's bigger than my arm. It's freaking.
That's a tomorrow problem. Don't worry about it.
That is a That's in my
worry
storage.
about that later.
That's in my storage locker problem. Tube Top 123. Which Canadians to get for cheaper shipping? No. You know what? Once upon a time, they used to ship it to. They actually used to have them shipped to all of them shipped to Montreal, and they would come up from there. So that's what happened with Unicron. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the same case.
I think you get it
Montreal, where all the drugs went in back in the day.
It's not like they still don't come through there. They still do.
I'm asking for a friend.
Absolutely. Ronald's Prime, pass on classified, not completely, but only buying the retro card back. Gave all the square boxes I own to one of my nephews, passing on the love of G.I. Joe to the next generation. That is the greatest thing you can ever do, my friend.
Awesome, man.
Thank you for that.
We need it.
That is awesome. Kids need to play with toys. Yo, Joe, let's see. I like the Mondo Ghostbusters and the Jada Street Fighter the best. Yes. We're going to talk about that because Danny and I never actually made it back to the Ghostbusters, to the Mondo Ghostbusters exhibit, which I'm really kicking myself because I saw it firsthand. Yo, Josie, Rattler is great. I got the OG. Excellent. That is hopefully it's intact, brother, because I know mine's falling apart. Nolan, $450 Canadian plus shipping. That's not terrible. The fact that we come to that just hurts my soul. But yes, that actually is not terrible compared to what I paid. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, this little beastie over here. I mean, like this where are you going? This little beastie over here. I mean, this set me back quite a bit. So Not
Do
gonna.
they let you guys pay in maple syrup over there? Or no?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, hey, maple syrup is worth its weight in. It's worth it. It's worth its weight in gold.
Liquid gold.
It's liquid gold. It's liquid gold. Brad, I think I think it's half the size of the USS flag. I don't think it's that big. I think it's maybe just shy of half. It's probably 2.25. I think 2.25 Rattlers would probably finish off the flag. Once again, Joe Bits, thank you for the $5 super chat. Toy Cartel, hey,
Hey, what up? What up?
hey, Mario,
Mario,
what's going on?
what's
buddy?
up, bro?
How you doing? I passed on to the Rattler, but did order a scare mare and scare. Jeez,
Oh,
you are
yeah,
awesome.
You were saying that. You
are awesome.
Yeah.
No wonder. I mean, you traded you traded 325 for 799. I mean, come on. If that's not a baller move, I don't know what is. That is crazy. Congratulations, Mario.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm pretty
sick,
sure.
bro.
I'm pretty sure Bob is very, very high. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Bob.
Yep. I'm just kidding. Joe Bits. I understand people's hesitation. The prices worked out with UPS ground shipping. Okay, you were saying only. All right, you know what? You obviously have some sort of corporate account, Joe. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. It was all good, and again, all I'm saying is that everyone should be aware. That's all, right? Do what you need to do to make the transactions, as safe for everybody, and
$6.99. It's coming in like 20,000 pieces in a Ziploc bag. Assembly required.
Some people have gotten bricks for a much higher price. You know what I mean? Like seriously, it does happen. Yo, Josie, what Hasbro give loans to people so they can buy a bigger house? Oh man, you know what? Yes, I do believe they have a credit. I believe they have their own credit bureau now. I think that's actually the case.
They should sell like prefab additions to your house, so you can just add a little room on your house. That'd be awesome, right? Like, didn't Sears sell little houses that way, prefab?
It would be. I would definitely. I'd be out on that for sure. Toy Cartel. The Hasbro booth today was wild. No limit. I saw people walking out with 10 Cobra Commanders. I am so happy you went, Mario. I'm so glad. I'm not going to say why I'm so glad, but I'm so glad you went. And I hope Jorge also went. Please tell me he went because otherwise I would be a little bit sad. I would be a little bit sad if Jorge did not go. And then again, if he was working all weekend, I can understand why. So
much love, Jorge. Much love, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we need a toy house loan for Josie. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, there we go. Danny, our work here is done, Danny.
Yeah.
We can retire now.
Yeah.
we can retire, brother. Sorceress, what's going on?
Hola.
Habits.
Hey, Toy Sorceress.
Mega J, Danny.
Yes.
Mega Chad and Steve. Yes, Mega Chad. Chad is upgraded. Chad has his second form. This is Chad's second form. He's not in his final form yet. His final form is still like three episodes away. We need 3 more episodes before Chad can reach his final form. Then we're gonna see shit go down. Oh, the memes are good. Chad, you should make a meme about your own final form. That would be hilarious. You've already gone through one Instagram channel. Now you can go through the second one.
I know, man. No
you
more, man.
You keep going through the stages of your final form.
I need that helmet. I need that Mega J helmet.
You do need the Mega J helmet. You know, Darth Grogu there. He needs a little Mega J helmet, man. Jeez, Louise.
Right.
Toy Cartel. Thanks again, Mario, for everything. Yes, it was amazing meeting Mario and his brother Jorge and Derek. Derek, thank you for everything.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys are awesome. I would have done the same thing for Derek if I realized what was going on. But I think Derek's been to Comic-Con multiple times. I'm a Ninja Brew. Love for South Africa. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for being. Always great to see. Always great to see I'm a Ninja Brew. He's every time we go on live, he seems to show up. It's usually later at night though. But good to see you. I'm a Ninja Brew. Thank you for always showing support. Yeah. Had a blast partying with you guys at SDCC. Thank you, Toy Sorceress.
Yes, for sure. It was a great time. So
Joe
good.
Bits successfully shipped 4 vamps. All right, all right, brother. Not to say anything, but I'm gonna stop soliciting right now. This is this is not this is not
We better get a cut, bro.
This is not. We better get a cut. Yeah, we
And
better
this
get a
episode is sponsored by Joe Bits.
Danny's definitely looking for the cut, man.
Yeah, where's the cut, bro?
he wants
I'm just kidding.
He wants that 10%, man. He wants that 10%.
Gotta pay for all these things we just smuggled.
Oh my God! All right, we're gonna talk about a little bit of no.
Oh,
Shut
yes.
the fuck up, Danny. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh,
Toy Cartel.
sorry, that's it.
Toy Cartel. Keep your mouth shut. Just blabbing all over the place.
Oh, sorry.
Toy Cartel and Danny and Jay. We have gifts coming from every. What the hell are you talking about? What? Stop it! You guys are crazy.
Yeah,
You guys are nuts.
I know.
Oh my God, these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
These guys are crazy.
Appreciate
I'm
it,
in
man.
just woke up 6 hours. It's 6:18 a.m. 6:18 a.m. down. Wow. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning.
There he goes again. Woo. Just $4.99, guys. Yes.
That's awesome.
You're short of cent.
Okay. All right, Joe. You know what? You're a good sport. You're a good sport, brother.
Yeah, man.
You're a good sport. I'll allow it. You're a good. You're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Okay.
Hey
fine.
Jay, now you're obligated now to put up.
I know. I'm not. I don't take bribes, but I'll allow. I'll allow the banter. I'll allow the banter to continue.
Man, it's hilarious. Joe Bits.
Classic stuff. Big love to chat. No homo. Dude,
That's awesome.
we're all equal here. We're all equal here. But yeah, we love you too. We love you.
We
too.
love you, bro.
We love you too, man. We love you too.
No, yeah.
We love you too. Big love. Big love. Big love. Big love. I put it out on the first date, just so everybody knows. Toy Cartel.
Oh,
Starts with a D and ends with an O. That's what I just said that. I'm cheap too. You just got to get me drunk. It's pretty easy. Where's up?
Jovins.
Oh my God, Jovins. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jovins. Gee Louise. Oh, we got stories for days, man. We got stories for days. This Comic-Con, I'm gonna take that. You know what? Let's before I go on to Jabbar, let's go ahead and finish all of the wonderful works of art that Mega Chaz has finished up here. I said no hatches. I said I need hatches, not patches. You get a patch. You get a patch. You get a patch. Everybody gets a patch. Everybody gets a patch.
My God.
Yeah, nobody was excited when this.
I was excited, man. I want them patches. I want a patch.
Yeah.
This is how we're going to look next year. With our rapper patches.
That's exactly what you're saying right there. Boom. That's hilarious.
Woo! I can't do that. I can't do the high one anymore. My throat is killing me. Complag. Complag. I can't believe I can't believe tier 1 is a patch. What? You could have got a cardboard back on the bones.
I had to bring back the Rancor.
Oh my God! For those of you who don't know, I think Steve needs a.
Yeah, I need a little bit of a refresh on this.
Yeah, Steve needs a catch up. So, about what was it now, Chaz? 4? Has it been 4 HasLabs since?
It's been a while because it's been a while. It's been more. I think it's been more than that because we had
it's been a minute.
Riva lightsaber after that, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Okay, well, 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 HasLabs many moons ago. Let's just say that many bones and skulls and things that have been left behind. The Rancor was the 6-inch Rancor was being proposed. It was massive. It's actually, I think it's more plastic than the Rattler. Actually, it was proposed as the next crowdfunded project back in. Oh God! It was during the pandemic.
It was with the Sky Striker. The Sky Striker
yeah.
was the same time in the Ghostbusters
again,
backpack. Or
yeah.
backpack.
It was the trifecta of doom, man. They were all cannibalizing their markets.
Yeah.
Hasbro really did believe that every freaking fan out there only collects one line. How little they know. Not how naive. So they decided to offer as a first tier reward. And it was locked behind a paywall. We had to actually unlock it in order to see it. So you got to think about this, Steve. It was the second unlock, actually. It was not the first unlock. It was the second unlock. The first unlock we found out was a Gamorrean guard, which everybody and their mother has a Gamorrean guard.
They were on sale at Target. They were on clearance sale at Target. So the only difference is they put on a Power of the Force card, which a lot of Black Series collectors don't collect it on card.
It also had a nice, shiny
coin.
It had a nice shiny coin, but it's not made of metal like this is. And by golly, guys, if anybody's interested, we are having these on the Flipboard site. There was that, which again, it's a figure, so people are going to say, okay, fine, Power of the Force, blah blah blah, whatever. And then when we didn't even reach the second, did we reach the second tier? We didn't even reach the second tier.
I don't think so, because it finally started moving like the last day or two, right?
So as the campaign just continued to plateau, it flatlined. It was on life support. It flatlined, and then Hasbro, in their wisdom, said, "Okay, screw it. We have to start releasing some information about what's next." And the barriers to entry were gigantic. I think it was like 5,000. Again, I could be remembering wrong, but I think it was like 5,000 each tier. It was stupidly ridiculous. You had to sell another 5,000 to get to tier 2, another 5,000 to get to tier 3, another 5,000. It was crazy. So tier 2, Steve, was a bunch of fabricated bones and skulls and a cardboard.
Plastic bones and a cardboard background.
and a cardboard background. And a cardboard background.
That was pretty bad, man. That was pretty bad.
Let me tell you something, though, Chaz. If I found out that you have to collapse the box in order to get that background, I think I would have lost my crap. Like, seriously? I think I would have lost it. I think I would have like, holy shit. Talk about the cheapest of cheap, man. That would have been just disgusting.
Yeah. And it is so weird, because then they finally, it should have come with the Rancor Keeper, right? It's so weird that was automatic in there with it, and
listen, I said, I think you myself, I think all of us, we were saying, give us Ula and give us Slave Leia. It doesn't matter how many freaking, how high it goes. You could ask for 10,000. Put Leia at the very end. At least if you announce her, I think everybody and their mother would actually go ape crap, and then if you put Ula in that mix, instant backing,
100%. Because I remember Yak Face, he made something. He said no Ula, no Mula, which became the rallying cry.
That's what it was,
and people were just like, "Why?" And they wouldn't do it because I don't know.
No. Hasbro, Mattel. Let me remind you of the golden rule: geeks love titties. Okay, that's just the golden rule. Geeks love titties. Okay, titties and geeks. That is the simple formula. You put tits and geeks together, and they're happy. They're happy.
That's truth, man. And you know what? That Leia, if they came out with that Leia, new Leia, Slave Leia, that thing would have funded for sure. Because the Leia we have, the Slave Leia, which is like super expensive. I got one because I was back in the old red box. That face sculpt is so bad. I mean, she is a dog. You might as well just put a dog in Oh, you got it. Yeah.
I keep this handy just to make a point. I keep this handy just to make a point. Again, complex. I put it out to everybody out there. Everybody in the chat. Let me ask you something, okay? Go ahead and I don't have time to put up a vote, but everybody in the chat, tell me yay or nay. Do you think that this passes for Princess Leia? I mean, seriously, this is.
It is
I'm
so horrible.
I'm gonna full screen this. Hold on for a second here. Do you think that this passes for Princess Leia?
Oh,
I mean,
She looks depressed.
Yeah,
It looks- it
she
looks
looks like, why am I in this box?
Yeah, why?
look at the eyes. It looks like somebody painted a sarcophagus back in the Egypt, right? Like when they put on the top.
yeah, cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the eyes.
horrible.
Those are
Good
cartouches.
call.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are absolute cartouches. I mean, the body is not for what it was and when it was. The body isn't terrible. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. But you know, this is in desperate need of an upgrade. I mean, seriously.
Horrible.
All I gotta say is that in a lot of ways, I think Carrie Fisher deserves better. I mean, like,
They did her dirty, man.
you see the portrait there, Hasbro? See the portrait? That is the portrait. Okay, that was the assignment. That was the assignment, and it didn't quite.
That's the result.
Didn't quite make the grade there.
Yeah.
You know,
That is so bad. It is so bad.
what would Steve? You're the teacher. What would you give this as an art project? I mean,
Ooh, that's a C.
that's generous. That's generous.
There is some effort, but the execution didn't come off well. You know what? That needs the Baroness face sculpt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but actually, no. You know what? You should see today's Leias. Today's Leias are amazing. You should see them. Like,
Yep.
let me bring one up. Let me bring up one of the. What's a good one, Chaz? Is Hoth Leia? Is Hoth Leia good?
The what is it? The one with she was in the gown from the ceremony. That's
Cloud
a good
City.
one.
Cloud
Yeah.
City. Cloud City.
No. You know, from the end of Star Wars, the first one, New Hope, and when the medal ceremony at the end,
yeah.
they did her
Ceremony.
in
Ceremony Leia.
yeah, ceremony Leia. So they did one. They put her on the Power of the Force card, and they put her out separately in its own box too. That's a good one.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good one.
And then they redid the New Hope one too. When in her white outfit, and that's a good one too.
Yeah, that is a good one. So here, let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, this one's awesome actually. Yeah, right here. Let's here, Steve. Take a look at this one. This one is no shit. Of course, I've picked the one with the lowest resolution. What the hell? Snowman's not that bad.
And they're getting better too. The new TVC one they came out with, that's a good one too. They just came out, so maybe they'll size that up for Black Series 1.
Why am I the only one on the screen right now? There. I mean, that's a pretty good likeness. It's not bang on, but you put a gigantic killer ponytail in the back there. It's that's a done deal compared to what we just saw.
Pull up
definitely
the new vintage collection one they just came out with.
Okay, but
from,
that thing's so
New
small. It's, you're talking about the vintage. Which one? The vintage what?
The vintage collection, the TVC one they just came out with. That's a good one. They just came out.
Which one is it though? Is it New Hope?
Well, yeah, it's a New Hope because
It's New Hope. Okay.
She's in the white outfit. Yeah, up there. Up in the top left. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this one.
So they're getting better, man.
Oh yeah,
The face
shit.
printing. Just
Oh fuck yeah, yeah, for sure.
because back then they just they didn't have the tech back then.
Yeah. Again, we got facial scan technology, right? So yeah. No, again, they can she's in a desperate need for an upgrade, bar none. Bar none, she's in desperate need for one. Jabbar Robbins. I hope Playmates will do something special with Power Rangers franchise. Yeah, let's hope so too, because honestly, Hasbro has really dropped the ball. Like they own it lock stock, and they're just letting it die on the vine. I don't know about you guys, but I think that they're letting Power Rangers die on the vine. By the way, Jay, you can get what? I'm gonna
if.
Oh, if you can get Ace on the next live stream, discuss what he and Ramen Toy have planned for Gatchaman. I've been trying to get him on the stream. He's so busy. I've been trying to get him on the stream. Like that's him. Damn, it's getting hot in here. Lead, where are you, man? Freaking guy's not joining. Freaking guy, he's so scared. Knows we're gonna ream him out. Toyz, I know Denny is no. I saw him looking at the views. Easy there.
All the
Easy.
the action figures we were showing and talking
Yeah,
about,
right.
right?
Dude. At dinner, Danny, at dinner.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about
Walk-
the food and how good
many-
it was, and the
many
dessert
waitresses-
was amazing. You know,
How many waitresses walking around, Danny? For Frank's sake. Anyway,
I know.
no street, no street, dude. That's all we had at the hotel. Nothing but walkers, man. Day walkers, night
Day
walkers,
street walkers, everything.
afternoon walkers. They were walking the whole freaking day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
I never seen so many neon dresses in my life. That was just ridiculous. You don't need a neon dress in the daytime, girls. You really don't need a neon dress in the daytime. Like the regular dress is fine, and more dress, please. A little bit like something that covers, please. They're children present. My God, streetwalkers. Dang. If you guys aren't leading into the innuendo, we stayed in a very seedy area for Comic-Con. Toys R Us was laughing. Yes, streetwalkers, sorceress, streetwalkers. Yo, Josie, I'm keeping the patches and selling everything else.
The most valuable.
Chaz,
Yeah.
sell the man your patches, man. So
Yeah.
sell the
Hey man, the eBay, watch eBay when this thing gets shipped out to everybody, man. Those patches are going to be like
those patches.
20 pages of
$20 each.
listings, right?
$20 each, $60 for the set. It's gonna be $40 each, $60 for the set. It's gonna be bad. Lab Rat, could we have gotten cups? Oh, shots fired. Lab Rat. Whoa. Too early, man. Too early. You know you're gonna lose all those cups. Those cups are gone. Chaz, whatever you do, I gotta make sure you have some tape, you know, some painter's tape, and just like put all the cups, you know, tape them all down so you know where they are.
I know, man.
Or leave them.
You talking about from the cantina?
Yeah, from the cantina. What else would I be talking about?
There's so many, dude. There's so like it was crazy, and they were like promoting it. This one comes with a cup.
Look at this cup.
And that was true. That was true, Oprah.
No, but
you get a cup.
You know what's really disgusting? They put cups with the fucking figures, man. What the hell were they thinking?
I know. Well, you know that's why I
You
did
get
that
a special
meme.
cup.
With the Tonica sisters, I put 2 girls, 1,000.
Yeah, cups. 2 girls, 1 cup. 2 girls, 1 cup. Oh my god!
I put 2 girls, 100 cups. I mean,
oh my god, that is so. Oh my god, they've lost their dang minds, man. They lost their minds. At least they're not fucking bones and a freaking backing card, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, Toy Cartel is amazing. Nolan's saying hi. TS Cowabunga. Tube Top, Slave Leia would have done it. Yes. Slave Leia alone would have done it. 100%. Just like, and I'm going to say this straight up, you chose the wrong Madeline Pryor, you morons. Why the F did you choose that Madeline Pryor? Oh my God. You had every freaking opportunity to choose the right Madeline Pryor, and you chose the wrong Madeline Pryor. You need the original Madeline Pryor. You can't take fully clothed Madeline Pryor. I tell you.
Is that the one with the underboob?
Yeah, dude, the underboob. I'm telling you.
Is this Inferno? The Inferno
The
version?
Inferno Saga. Yes, of course.
Right.
Guys, come on. Geeks and titties. That's all they want. It's simple. It's a simple formula. You sell.
If they went with that one, that should come with a thing of Vaseline for you guys too.
Yeah, exactly. No, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Bathwater. I don't care anything. All of it. Include the whole 9 yards. It doesn't matter. leads one does. So I could tell. Nope, but it's also from the beginning of that line, so I can kind of forgive them. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like again, I'm fine with her. Right? That's why she's staying in the box. Like she's not coming out of that box. I priced out a custom version of her, and she would have paid for the Rancor. That's so people are willing to pay. People are willing to pay for that thing. Lab Rat, what in the House of Wax is it? I wonder if you put her under a lamp, she might melt. You never know. You just never know. Nolan, bit of a butterface. You know what? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, dude. She should be a HasLab pro, dude. You know, Chaz, he's Two Top's got a point, man. Two Top's got a point. You know what they should make as a HasLab project? They should just have femme fatales, like a whole row of every unobtainable, figure. I mean,
Yeah, it should be special HasLab After Dark edition.
Yeah, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't understand. I mean, they made the White Queen several times over now. They've even made the Black Queen, for crying out loud. I don't understand what the hang up is. I mean, like it's just so strange. It's so, and hey, Tigra's in a freaking bikini, man. Like she's literally wearing nothing, right? How I don't understand the equation here. If you got stripes, it's a pass. Like does she have fur?
Yeah, so you can't be sexist with animals. I guess,
oh my
right?
God, you've got to be kidding me. But what if she doesn't identify as an animal? What if she identifies as a human being? Like what you know? I'm asking the question. Joe Bits.
$1.99.
Bits love
the. Okay. You know what, Bits? I like you. I like you. I'm gonna keep you around.
Yeah.
You get to stay. Bits gets to stay. I don't care what anybody says now.
That's like a bumper sticker, man.
Bit gets to stay. It has nothing. It has nothing to do with the money. The money has nothing to do with it now. Bits gets to stay. I like Bits. Bits.
Yeah.
If we ever get a chance to meet you, we got to meet up. That's awesome. Aaron Paulson. Wasn't there something with the Carrie Fisher not wanting the slave version? No, that is BS.
I've never heard of that.
That is absolutely BS. If you see those candid shots she took with those damn shit, she has no qualms about that.
She was wild, dude. She was wild even till the day she died.
Honestly,
she would. I think she would love that because
she's a freaking awesome actress. That's all I gotta say. Ewok Leia is not bad. Oh, that's just cruel. That's just mean. Botox Leia. Oh, we're getting involved now. We're getting nobody's holding back tonight. That's crazy. Miguel Aguilar Jr., what's going on, brother? Do you have a slave Leia? I showed it off a little earlier. I guess I'll bring her back up. The funny story, but like one day I'll tell the tale of how I got this one. Actually, no, one day I'll tell the tale of how I got two of these. That'll be a very interesting tale, Miguel. You might one day hear that tale of woe.
I think he was talking about the Black Series Ewok Leia from the that came out. If you can find that one, but I think she looks too mean in that. She has an angry face.
Ha.
It's an Endor Leia. The Endor Leia, I think it was, or Ewok.
Yeah, but that was Tube Top. That was Tube Top. That was Tube Top. Miguel, I think, was asking something else. Anyway, either way, they're out there. You can't hide them. You can't make them disappear. Hasbro, they're not going to go away. Justin Mohan, did you guys like Jada Toy Scooby Doo? I thought it was cool. Yes, looks freaking awesome. Looks absolutely killer. Toy Sorceress, Nolan's in the house. Yes. Justin Mohan, I'm in all those. Yeah, of course. Clint Jorgensen, was Mr. Homer Kid at SDCC or did he just call in? He did a call in. We did a pre-recorded video with Mr. Homer Kid. It was a lot of fun. He couldn't make it out. Not this year. Toy Sorceress, do you guys see all the newest Playmates going to do classic sewer playset? Yes, I did. I did see that today. I just call it on typical Playmate reissues. I mean, the Technodrome, the sewer playset, the Shredder's drill. You know, it's just it's par for the course for them. You know, they know it'll sell. They know that it keeps making money. So why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you?
This is Mega J After Dark, man.
I know, basically. Jesus. This is nuts. Please help me
continue this on his OnlyFans channel.
Let me out of the box. You know, that came up this weekend. Classic sewer playset would be pretty sweet. It's coming. It's not even a question anymore. It's coming. Drock 81 2000. Pretty much every wrestling figure has a speed. Yes, 100%.
Are you saying yes, you agree, or yes, you're excited about that?
No, yes, I agree. I both. I don't discriminate. Tits are tits, even on guys. They're the big bouncy ones, the freaking huge ones. Playmates is going to do a mutant module vehicle. Yeah, again, they're again, as I said, it's all par for the course. They're just literally re-releasing all their old favorites. I saw the news of classic TMNT playset from Toy Habits earlier today. This is where I get all my breaking news. Of course, guys, Toy Habits.
Toy Habits. Yep.
Toy Habits, your one-stop shop. Great news all year round. Two top. Endor Leia is not. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it was two top. Clint Jorgensen. Well, Mr. Homekid's voice would carry a SDCC from a PA. So anyway, he was very, very loud. Yo, JC. Wow, now I want that sewer layer again. Jeez Louise, you guys are all just like me and everybody out there. We're all suckers, man. We're gonna buy our childhood back. That's basically how it works. We're all buying our childhoods back. Looking for a TMT Scratch Erie issue. Yeah, I'm sure you are, because then Scratch will drop in price by about 300%. It'll be absolutely crazy. All right, gentlemen. Lot of surprises this weekend. And I think that one of the most interesting things, at least for us here on many levels, of course, is what is I'll just ask the question right now. What does everybody think about Super 7's decision to try and market these LJN style light up eyes ThunderCats? It's hard to see. It was really easy to see at the show, but if you look very carefully, you can see the glow there, and the eyes are actually glowing. So these are very powerful LEDs. They look great. There. This is a little bit better. You can see how those things are lit up, and the chest is lit up. I think the chest is looking at it a little bit better. There's Lino with his light up eyes. And surprisingly, these actually are not that much more expensive than the originals. They're only about, I think, $10 more than the originals. So very interesting, very interesting design. And I know that most of you guys don't really follow ThunderCats, but just curious if you guys had an opinion on this one. $85, $65 respectively. LED light up, Lino and Mumra.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. But again, they're $10 more than the originals. Mumra is massive, by the way. Mumra is like almost 10 inches tall. He's like 9, just shy of 9 inches. He's freaking huge. Lino is 7 inches tall. So I mean, they're big action figures for sure. Steve, do you ever play with ThunderCats?
It's still a lot.
It is. Especially when you consider, well, again, their regular price figures are $55 each. This one just adds the LED component. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, they're not bad. The yellow eyes, they're questionable.
Well, I mean, that is the way they look in the show. But
yeah,
I know what you're saying. So
Yeah.
a lot of people wondering, where are the eyes?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the original the original LJN ThunderCats, they actually had the irises and the shape of the eyes. So a lot of people are questioning, that particular move.
But they look cool though overall.
Yeah, for sure. Don't know how the sales are going, and this is not even a SDC's exclusive. This is actually a regularly priced product, so it's interesting how that's coming about. Super 7 is bringing out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 2000s. These guys are among some of the most favorite turtles that were ever made. They had that almost like it was in between. It was in between Eastman and Laird and the original cartoon. So these guys are a lot of fun. And for Super 7, this is the first time they've actually had multiple points of articulation, which a lot of people are applauding. Like double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Thoughts on these turtles, guys?
I like the sculpts. They're really nice.
They do look nice. Yes, 100%. $55 each, by the way.
Probably gonna buy them.
Chad, were you a turtles guy?
No, I don't collect turtles at all, so I don't really have an opinion on it. They look cool, but I think it was after my time. Wasn't really into Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think I was too old by that time.
We're never too old, dude. What are you talking about? Massive Universe. Oh my god, a lot of reveals this weekend. A lot of great figures. I am in love with this Beastman. He looks so much nicer in person. The Green Goddess, incredible. She looks amazing. And of course, look at the bikini line. Like I see, I don't understand why is anthropomorphic characters okay, but human beings are not allowed. I am so confused. I am so freaking confused, boys. Somebody explain this to me. They still can't get He-Man's face exactly right. I think that seems to be the consensus among all the fans. But a lot of these guys are looking so good. Anything from the movie gets the top marks for me. But a lot of these guys are looking so, like, you can see Man-at-Arm's face inside the visor. That is crazy. I love that. That is just.
Is this Masterverse or Mondo?
This is Masterverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
They're getting much better with their overall designs. Even the look at the face on this one. Like that's really, really good. Like even the half see the half eye? That is pretty cool. They even included glass eyes on Merman. I think that's a step above. Like they're really going above and beyond. There's just something wrong with this He-Man face. I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is. But yeah, they're getting really good. Cartoon Collection is looking amazing too. If you are a fan of the Filmation cartoon, these guys are just looking pretty damn sweet. Don't know why they still chose to make Evelyn as yellow as she didn't look yellow in the cartoon. She was very much a regularly skinned human. But I guess that's the decision that they made. Mr. Home Arcade had an opinion about this thing. He threw it out a window. I still love the way it looks. It looks amazing to me. Turtles of Grayskull again. One of the craziest, I do have to say, crossovers of all time. But it's hanging tough, man. It's hanging tough. April looks pretty good too as the sorceress. And I do love the new gimmicks with of course Origins, where you can pop and swap their arms. And then of course we go back to well, this one's actually still Snake Man. We got Clamp Champ there. We got Shredder looks crazy. I don't know if you guys are at all into Turtles. The new mutated Shredder looks ridiculous. Like, that is awesome.
Nice, yeah.
That is just awesome. And then of course we this is Ninjor. I'm like, that's Ninjor? What the hell? That's a crazy looking dragon figure, man. That is pretty cool. We are living in a golden age of new ideas, and I'm so glad for that. Obviously, there's a bit of reuse here. I mean, like, different franchises joining forces and everything like that. But I think they're doing a pretty bang up job with these versions here. There's a lot of thought being put into this, a lot more than I was expecting as well. And then going back to the original Origins, we've been finally blessed with a Modulok. He's finally coming out, and he retains pretty much the same gimmicks that he had as the original toy, which is really fun. And Catra, the Princess of Power line, is coming back in full force, and I think this is awesome because this is, I believe, Cartoon Collection Catra, so she actually comes with the cat version of herself as a transformed cat, which is always a lot of fun, and the characters themselves are looking just awesome. I'm really excited about that. Montana looks amazing. And my favorite, Manny Faces, is just looking literally like they jumped out of the cartoon screen. I'm very, very excited about these guys. You can tell they're paint masters because the paint is starting to chip off in certain areas under the light. Ram-Man is looking hilarious along with the Mask of Shakoti. All you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. I'm driving the boat right now.
I collect Masterverse, but I'm not really into the new Revelation ones, because I don't really watch the cartoon.
Sure.
But so it's like these cartoon ones, they look like they're super articulated. I thought they were more like the Origins. Look pretty
No,
good.
these are all Origins. Origins is still is decently articulated. Like they don't have double elbows or double knees, but they're the basic articulation for today's audience. So it's not bad. Now these are killing me. Finally, out of after years, they're finally bringing us new Eternia Evelyn, and she looks amazing.
Yeah,
like
looks pretty
absolutely stunning. Like I've been waiting for this version to come out for years. What are your thoughts on this one?
Looks really good, really good. So is this general release, general line? They're not.
This is general. Yeah, this is not Mattel Creations.
Okay.
This is definitely mainline. So yeah, she's gonna be available sometime soon.
Yeah, looks good.
I'm finally we're finally get that. Something happened to Beastman though, man. He went on a diet. Beastman lost a lot of weight. I mean,
wow.
The new Eternia Beastman was one of my favorites. He was big. He was burly. He was like a gigantic beast. I don't know what the hell they were thinking of. And where is this guy coming from? We already have a new Eternia Beastman. So who the hell is this?
Yeah. Who's he supposed to be after?
That's what I mean.
Entertainment. Oh, okay.
Somebody's got to explain this one to me. I'm at a loss right now. I am seriously at a loss. I have no idea who that is. And again, as much as I love, Flying Fist He-Man, because one of my favorites, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose anymore, but they got to figure out what's going on with that He-Man face sculpt.
He looks a bit like oh man, the guy who played Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe.
Yeah, it does look like him.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, that's a weird face, man.
Roboto, new Eternia Roboto looks pretty damn cool, and if he has that gimmick, if it actually still works, I'm all in.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I am all in on Roboto, if that's the case. But yeah, look at that. Yes,
that's cool. That's really cool.
That is a really good Evelyn. Heck, put this as slave Tila, slave Leia. Let's just get it over with, man. This is about as risque as I can ever expect from a company these days.
Well, they advertise that they ship it discreetly to your house.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So I wonder if there's a son of Beastman. HS?
I don't know.
I think
I don't even know who Son of Beastman is.
No, I'm making that up.
Oh, okay. The one we got for the original Masterverse, the first ones, the deluxe one, that thing's awesome, man.
Yeah, the new Eternia one. I don't know what's going on with this guy. And again, they're I know what they're trying to do. It's not exactly working. There's something else going on with that face that I don't like. I mean, the figure, okay, I'll buy the figure, but
it's fetal alcohol syndrome, Beastman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. He's completely dehydrated. I totally get it. Yeah, man, I'm in on Roboto. Roboto has it for me. And then the real big surprise this year, this Comic-Con was Real Blast. Real Blast is coming back. I can't believe it. Finally gonna get a Real Blast. But I have to admit, he's a bit gappy. I mean, like, admittedly so. I mean, what else are you gonna have in these legs, right? So, but good to see him. Good to see that they're finally finishing off the line. They've even got this guy. I can't even remember his name, but he looks pretty neat. Just borrowed the wings off of the sorceress there, and then Demo Man, and what was this guy's name again? Somebody remind me. I can't remember anymore, but he's cool. I like Demo Man though. Demo Man is a deep cut, and of course only the true are going to understand. And we're finally going to get a Masterverse Panther.
Oh, nice!
It's about freaking time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
It's about freaking time we got a Masterverse Panther. My God, it's only been 4 years.
Yeah,
5 years maybe. It's been a long time. And then of course the Horde Trooper, he looks amazing.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, he looks
tight.
amazing.
That's tight.
He looks really good. He looks really good. So yeah, really happy that all these characters are coming out. and really happy that we're finally getting a Panther. And of course, look at this guy's crazy. Too bad sold out. Too bad sold out. And secondary market now. So FlipperCon, LineCon, FlipperCon is a thing. So if you wanted this guy and you weren't in on it, and you weren't in on time on the pre-order online, and you weren't at San Diego Comic-Con, then you were out of luck, my friends. This was a wonderful set. And I'm not sure, Chaz, if you've been keeping up on Origins, but the Snake Lair was also announced. It's a big play set, and we're fully expecting it to be quite the cost. It is absolutely. It's almost as big as Eternia. This massive thing. It's freaking huge.
That's
so
cool.
A lot of people are wondering where the hell they're going to put it. It is ridiculously massive. This thing is huge.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It
I just
does,
don't collect Origins. I don't collect Origins, but I don't know if I could anyways. If they did that for Masterverse, I just don't think I could, man. I got too many. I got the TVC ships and stuff, and now I got all the classified HasLab, so it's too much room.
100%. It is what it is, though. Like if
It
you're
looks
in on
great.
it,
It looks great, though.
if you're in on it, you're in on it. A lot of great gimmicks on this one as well. So, all right, gentlemen. There's only one other thing I wanted to really touch on today. So, because there was just so much to take in on this San Diego Comic-Con, and then we'll just basically talk about what everyone's favorite reveal was, if any. Earlier today, Premium Bandai did actually release the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives on their pre-order store, and they're available right now. But if you view details, Danny and I lined up for 3 hours to get these, and it's proving to be pretty much what it deserves to be, because these pre-orders will not be available until February of 2025.
Damn.
So anybody who orders these now won't be able to actually get them until a year later. So, well, not exactly a year later, but still, it's going to be a number of months before you can even see these things. So, anybody who has them now is probably going to start. Like again, Scalper City, right? That's actually what's going to happen right now. The price of these things is going to skyrocket. I mean,
they're going like $250. I'd
holy
seen
schnackies!
up to $250. Well, for the Goku, anyways. Yeah, and these guys are around like $150, $160 Canadian.
That is crazy
on eBay.
That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, man. Like the things.
Evil Bay.
Evil Bay, and you know what? It's funny you should mention that. It's funny you should mention that. But last piece of news.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is big.
Dr. Doom has been announced
to save the MCU.
Yeah. Yep. Sinking ship.
All right. So I think we'll end on this one for today. Thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU
awesome.
As a completely different character, apparently. Danny, what are your thoughts about RDC coming back? Sorry, RDJ coming back.
Yeah, no, definitely surprise, right? Definitely, I think it's needed, right? I don't know, man. And Robert Downey, I think he's a Marvel guy now. That's his jam. I don't think there's anything else he can do nowadays. So, he
was good in Oppenheimer. He was great in Oppenheimer.
He still has wonderful range. I mean, Dr. Doolittle. Like he's still incredibly talented, right? But
I think Iron Man's his jam, or at least was.
He's got to be being paid a crap ton of money for this role. I mean, for them to finally bring him back, that's like he literally said he was done, right? You know what I mean? So
I'm sure you'll do a great job, like 100%. So
it's going to depend on the writing. Like I think they're going to probably go the Kirkman route, because Kirkman wrote the Tony Stark, Doctor Doom issues. But I'm not like I love Downey Jr. I've loved him in everything from Tropic Thunder, his Iron Man stuff. I'm because I'm a big FF head, and I love Doom. Like I was having this argument today. Like Doom is probably top 3 out of the villains behind Joker and Luthor when it comes to just like iconic recognition.
Yeah,
I would have liked him to have his own path as a villain and not be potentially a variant. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be a multiverse thing, right?
Yeah, and it'll go to Secret Wars and all that kind of stuff. But so what's Parker going to do when he sees him and he says, "I hate you 3000 now"? Like what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I hope it's as good as She-Hulk. No,
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Shots fired. Shots fired. Chaz, any thoughts on that on RDJ?
no, man, I love it. It just got so bad. I tried to watch the Ant-Man. Was it the last Ant-Man? That I couldn't even finish it, man. It was so bad. It was so freaking bad, dude. I didn't watch anymore. I just had to shut it off. So, and I love Robert Downey Jr. I love the Avengers. I think it's awesome. I can't wait.
It is in a lot of ways a reset for the MCU. The other thing is that if we really take it a little bit even further back, what's his name? Because you mentioned it, Steve. Will who's the kid's name again? The Spider-Man.
Parker.
Well, yeah, Parker. Like, what's his name again?
The actor's name?
Yeah, the actor. Who's
Holland? Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. Will he return? You know what I mean? Because it's a situation now that they sort of wrote his character out when you think about it, right? I mean, like he's not out so much that he's gone, but more over he's kind of back to
basics.
He's alone, right? Like he's actually lost everybody. Right?
Yeah, because of the spell that had everyone forget who he was. Well, I guess one thing that just kind of appeared in my head right now is the only issue I have with Robert Downey being Doom is basically he is the kind of like the point or the nexus of almost every major character in the MCU.
Yes, he is exactly that, and it makes no sense to have his face, right? So, what I was thinking, to be honest with you, is that it's a completely different Earth. You know what I mean? Because they've never once talked about the Fantastic Four on our Earth Prime. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah, it's a different Earth based on what's going on with the FF movie. Yes.
Yeah. So he's not He's not Tony Stark, and I think that's actually what's going to happen. We're going to see, a different set of Marvel characters from scratch now again. Right, we're gonna have a new Captain America. We're gonna have a new Peter Parker. We're gonna have a new, we might just go back to the original. I don't know. We might even see a Miles Morales, right? Like I thought, wasn't Miles Morales supposed to come out like years ago? You know what I mean?
I think he's like I know they hinted at it in one of the Holland movies because the Prowler, was supposed to be in. I think that's Donald Glover's character.
He did show up.
But I think Miles's arena right now is the animated series, and they'll figure out what to do 100%. After that, right? And those movies are fantastic.
Absolutely. And Danny Glover did show up as the Prowler in the second movie.
Donald. Danny Glover's too old for that shit.
Sorry, Donald Glover. So Donald. Okay.
I'm too old for this.
He can still do it. He can do it. 100% he can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always,
man.
As always, guys. So we're going to wrap it up with this last question. Out of everything that you've heard or seen, or everything that's happened over this weekend, top 3 items that are your favorite announcements or rumors or what have you from Comic-Con. Steve, why don't you go first?
All right, let me think of top 3. I enjoyed the FF trailer. I saw some leaks online. It looked quite interesting. I know that I was a little bit kind of suspect on the Pedro Pascal
Me too. I'm still kind of
casting, but he's so good in everything he does,
He
Narcos
is,
and
yeah.
everything
He
else.
is.
And Vanessa Kirby, I could watch her and stuff all day. I think she's going to be a great Sue Storm. So I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed a lot of the Eisner winners that came down the pipe over the weekend. So that was interesting. And actually, looking at a lot of the toys, I'm really impressed with the level of not only articulation but the sculpts of what's going into the toys nowadays. Like that, like there's some amazing looking toys, and this might be a bit of hyperbole, but they're kind of rivaling in their own way some of what is happening with like Sideshow and Hot Toys, where you're not getting the huge statues, but for actual action figures and also the vehicles, the amount of detail is fantastic.
Absolutely. Really quickly, just because you mentioned that, what do you think of North American versus Japanese? Because the price points are just like massively different.
In what way? You just give me a little bit more background there.
All right, so even back when we were collecting, in the 90s, a McFarlane figure or a Toy Biz figure was like, at most $14-15, right? Today, the average figure is $30. And in Japan, when we were collecting back in the 90s, it was like $80, almost $90. Now today, you're looking at $120, $130 for a Japanese figure. But
how much of that is shipping?
No, that's actually landed. That's a landed.
Okay.
Price. All right, but the difference in articulation and the difference in sculpting, like it's almost like night and day in many regards. Yeah. But again, so it's really like, you're paying for what you're getting what you pay for is basically what it is. But if you don't have an opinion on it, it's fine. I was just
no, like personally, because I draw and so I have a appreciation for what goes into it. If the design, if the actual figure itself, the way that it's painted, and the finish is worth and worthy of the money, then I'm fine with the price point.
Okay. All right. That's a
me
great.
Personally.
Yeah, no, that's a great answer, and I think that a lot of people feel the same way. Danny, what was your top three?
Good question for sure. I was gonna go with the Transformers, the crossover with Knight Rider. That was probably.
Oh yeah, the Transformer. Yeah,
the kit, right?
Cool. What was it? Agent Knight.
Agent Knight. Yeah, man.
Knight.
Definitely one of my top three.
Yeah, for sure.
Jada Toys with the Street Fighter figures, right? So they pretty much showed off the entire roster.
For the first wave, for Street Fighter, for Super Street Fighter, yes, absolutely, yeah.
Exactly. So the last day, I think they showed Akuma. Right, was today.
They did. They pulled him out. He with his back behind, with his back turned. It was pretty cool.
And that was the last figure out of. They showed all the rest, right? Like T-Hawk and Zangief and E Honda, and man, amazing. So that's second, and then the Joes for sure, right? Even Mondo had a lot of cool stuff, but Joes for me, I like Joes too, and so the Rattler. We were kind of expecting it already, but anyways. Definitely one of the hot ones. So yeah, you got it.
Okay. Chaz.
So besides Rattler, because that's and like you said, we knew about it, but I mean that thing is freaking awesome. But other than that, the TVC armor playset that they announced and they showed that it's just like that. For some reason, that set reminds me of like the Kenner days of when we got the play sets. There's something about the way it looks. Anyways, so I love that. The Cobra Claw, that was like a surprise that they did a digital render. That thing is going to be freaking awesome. And then Raptor is freaking awesome. Like I was blown away that they made him with a mechanical wings, you know, with
Yeah,
the
he
little
looked good.
fans. Yeah, oh my god, it looks
Yeah,
awesome, man.
yeah,
I mean, looks,
yeah,
the
yeah.
face sculpt, everything about it is freaking
So good.
killer. So
Yeah, he's
I
up
think
there.
those three. Yeah, so I think those are three things besides the HasLab.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with again. Evelyn for me was just like drop dead gorgeous. I mean, like when I saw her on display there, I was just blown away. And it's been such a long time. I've been waiting for a Masterverse Evelyn for such a long time, and she's coming out um, in New Eternia, which is fine. They nailed the look. They nailed her overall sculpt. I love it. Um, the Snake Lair, I'm on the fence about that. I mean, I like the way it looks. It looks great, but I share the same opinion as a lot of other Motu fans. It's might be just a bit too big. I mean, it's practically the same footprint as Eternia, right? With a whole monorail. Um, and Tidarium Hanger makes a good point. Why the hell did they even show us a comparison? They've never done that before. The reason that is because they wanted to give you a sense of how much it's going to cost compared to Eternia. So that's rough. So I'm going to reserve judgment on that one, just like Chaz reserved like did not put that in his top three for the Rattler. I will say Lionel from Mondo is blowing my mind. Um, he looks absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do that. But again, as always with Mondo, and oh, me and Mondo and I have a great relationship. We really do. We have an amazing relationship. But no, seriously. Um, I always mention the idea that at the end of the day, I just cannot stop with what I love from Mondo because they do everything amazing. The sculpting, the detail, the customer service, everything about them is amazing. So that's why I will continue to support Mondo, even though I'm a little bit critical about how they do things with announcements and pre-orders and things like that. It is what it is. So no matter what, I'm always going to support that endeavor because I love what they do. Um, but the last one I think that really was I don't know if I call it a showstopper, but it really was the thing that really did excite me had to be the announcement of it seems a little bit weird, but it has to be the announcement for the 5.5 inch
Oh yeah,
ThunderCats line.
Mm.
That blew me away.
Yeah.
I mean, Mattel already dropped the ball with the Matty Collector ThunderCats, and now they're trying again with 5.5 inch scale. And I think if they do it right, we could be looking at a whole new line. Like I would love a decently sized ThunderCats lair. This one that I just bought, it's freaking massive. It's bigger than the Snake Mountain I have. It's ridiculously massive. But I'm a ThunderCats fan. I'm a ThunderCats fan through and through. Motu is my number one love, but we're coming to the end of Motu in this current generation. There's not much more for Origins, and Masterverse is now moving into New Eternia. So that's that in and of itself is something which is really. And I'll put a bonus in there just because it's my show. I can do what I want. Mondo's announcement of the 1/12 scale. Sorry, the one. No, the. I'm trying to. I might get this wrong. Somebody. Toy Sorcerers, help me out here if I get this wrong. I believe it is 1/12 scale. Masters of the Universe. 2000X line. Holy shit! That if it's true, like obviously they showed it this weekend, and that's nuts. And again, scale for me is weird. It's either 1/6 or 1/12. So, but they're they're already doing wonderful things with 1/6, right? So I'm pretty sure this is 1/12 if I'm remembering correctly. That's nuts. You know what I mean? Like Masterverse is already doing 1/12. You know what I mean? So to allow another company to do 1/12 while they're doing 1/12, and it's not, and they already have. I'm thinking now, do they have? No, they don't. I'm trying to remember now. No, they have not touched 2000X yet in Masterverse. Chaz, do you remember?
I don't even know what 2000X is, man.
2000X? Oh, it's the Mike Young production. The
Okay. I just
the one
watched
that-
it
the
in
one-
the.
the one
I
that
just
came out
watched
in-
it in the 80s. That's my
Yeah.
mess.
it was the one that came out during the early 2000s, like 2000, like 2002, 2001, like the one that was Cam Clark. It looks like anime. I guess that's the easiest way I can explain it.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I never saw that.
Yeah, let me okay. So here, I'll just bring one of the characters up here. This was one of the this is He-Man from 2000X.
Oh wow,
Yeah. So it was the Four Horsemen's first kick at the can
That's pretty cool.
with Motu. Yeah. So, and this isn't even the real. This is like a Burger King figure, I think. So yeah, so it's pretty amazing that they're going that route. Because it's been given credit for Motu's revival a while back. So yes, okay. So Toy Cartel does confirm it's 1/12 2000X, which is crazy, right? Which is crazy. And of course, I forgot to mention Ghostbusters. Again, not exactly showstopper for me, but that definitely, I think that Jay of Geek That Life is losing his mind. They're talking about the real Ghostbusters 1/12 scale as well. So it's crazy. It is absolutely nuts. Yeah, apparently they called me out on the panel. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. Jada Toys, wow, absolutely, my friend. Yes, Odious. Of course,
Oh, that's a big one for sure.
Odious is definitely a good one. 100%. Mondo's Clayface, holy yeah, no, that is pretty damn cool. Like anything Mondo animated is just they're killing it, man. Mondo's killing it. As long as you can afford it, Mondo is definitely killing it. He-Man ThunderCats crossover for me, yes, 100%. I'm right there with you, brother. Street Fighter for I'm a Ninja Brew. Lead is Akuma. Okay, easy there, Lead. Little bias there. Clay Jorgen said Ben Affleck needs a job. Make him Spider. That's funny. That is funny. Tube Top RDJ to save the MCU. What the hell's that? Yojo OC Iron Man. Ronald Reagan. A lot of butt hurt over the Snake Lair. I'm not butt hurt. I'm just looking at it like it's going to be hard to sell. I think it's going to be hard to sell. That thing's massive. It looks great, but 5 people worked on that thing for sure. Like I'm telling you, as in 5 designers worked really hard on it, which is incredible. Usually it's like 1 or 2. This one, I'm pretty sure 5 people came together to try and figure out how to work this, how to make it to a box. Apparently, it falls into a box. That's crazy. Clint Jorgensen, Jim Neidhart.
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
The Anvil. I think that's Jim.
Oh, the Anvil. Yeah, of course, the Anvil. Lab Rat. Finally, we get an evil kitty. Yes, she's coming. Ronald Reagan. Geldor. That's it. Geldor. That damn red armored bastard. Yeah, Geldor. It went right over my head for a while, but thank you, Ronald Reagan. Yes, that's Geldor. Aaron Paulson, maybe the son of Beastman. That's what I said. I said that, right? I said maybe it's the son of, it's Beast Boy. I don't know. There, Nolan, Beast Boy, exactly. Jabbar, I much prefer Filmation Motu figures. I am very, very much on the Filmation aesthetic, but I still love Motu Origins, and the new Attorney is looking amazing. Clint Jorgensen, have we ever got to McFarlane's booth on the Walking Dead re-release? No, I did not cover that, and I was not at the press release. So, but feel free to talk amongst yourselves, guys, because that again, McFarlane's doing some amazing things too. Like I did catch a glimpse of the Batman Forever Batmobile, which looks pretty sick. It looks pretty amazing. Is it something I'm going to pick up? I don't know. I'm pretty good with the animated version that they had and the 8.6 version that they had. So, the skeleton Batmobile was never really my biggest Batmobile. Frank Rivera, gonna have to rewatch. No worries, brother. Have a good night. Frank Rivera is in the house. Yes, he is. There he is. Toy Catal, Attack Peter told me today that Nada figure that the live will be pre-order so in the fall. So happy for that one. That's awesome, dude. That's excellent. Yeah, Peter's a great guy. So is Hector. So is Bob. They're all great guys. And they all like to make fun of me, so it's all fun. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. What a San Diego Comic-Con. And Danny and I were there for 3 days. It was not enough time. We missed so much, and I'm so glad that other content creators are sharing and liking and making sure everybody is up to date as to all their favorite appearances and announcements and everything on the Comic-Con scene. It was absolutely insane. Next year, Danny, I think we need to go for a lot more. We got to start saving now. This was a very spur of the moment thing, guys. Like we literally, I looked at Danny and was like, Danny, you want to go Comic-Con? He's literally like, yeah, dude. Like it was like he didn't even hesitate. He was like on it. And I was like, it's going to cost a couple $1,000s to get down there. He's like, I don't care. Let's go. I'm like, okay, we're doing it.
True story.
We're doing it, man. We're doing it.
Yeah, and we do it.
Last comments before we start winding down. WWE fan for life. Just logged on. Any word when the Cobra Commander Once a Man is expected to be available online? Thanks in advance. I did hear somewhere, and I'm not don't quote me on this, but I did hear somewhere that it's going to be Monday. Keep an eye on their social media channels to make sure. But I think Monday it was the target date.
So So if you want to know, you should follow, because I heard August 5th was a rumor, but follow Yakface on Instagram because he posts all the Star Wars stuff. So if the Comic-Con exclusive Black Series is going to be going up, they'll go the same day. So then you'll know when Once a Man's going up.
Chaz is right. Toyz is on the ball, man. I don't know how he does it, but he's got some sort of secret sauce that it always works. Thanks, Chaz. Aaron Paulson, Jay did a poll on Geek Dad Life who was going to back the Snake Lair. 80% not backing it. I think it was just over 200 who voted. It'll be interesting to say the least. You know what? Polls are always interesting, to be honest with you. And yes, obviously, a poll among the actual buying crowd is quite telling. But I do have to say that, and this lends credence to the idea that maybe there was something else going on with the original fan vote. Again, like for me, I for the fan vote, I chose the attack track and the Horde Tower. Those are my votes. The Snake Lair. Yeah, I also kind of question why that was chosen, but it was chosen, right? So, I mean, where are all those fans, right? Where are they now, right? Like a lot of people are saying that they voted for it, right? So it'll be interesting to see where that finally ends up. Labrat, thanks for the great show, fellas. You too, brother. Have a good night.
Thanks, man. Have a good night, y'all.
Solo 619er, aka George. What up, Jay? What up, Danny? See you next year.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, brother. Would definitely want to see you again. Clint Jorgensen, what up, Frankie? You're the man. Frankie's in the house. Yay. Yojo C, I heard August. Okay, so maybe August is closer, which is interesting. August 5th was what you said, right, Chats?
Yes.
Okay, August 5th. Okay.
Have a good night, man.
We'll see. Thanks, brother. Always good to see Nolan in the house.
You.
Frankie Rivera. Clint Jorgensen, what's up, my brother? Nothing, Frankie. Just loving the toy talking, like always. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Aaron Hardy, as someone who doesn't collect Motu, I voted no on the GDL poll. Okay, well, there's that too. There are a lot of people who don't like Motu, and just because it was there and they were asked, maybe that's a big defining factor. So you never know. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Guys, again, I want to thank all my guests for being here tonight. Danny, my friend, we're definitely looking at next year now, and we have there's still tons of conventions to go to, man. Like there's the Expo, there's all the toy shows that are coming up. Still a lot of room. And for anybody out out east, New York Comic Con is still a thing. It's going to be happening. So we might see another bunch of great announcements and great releases around that time. Chaz, how can people reach you, and what are you working on right now, my friend?
Just on Instagram, Chaz_the_guru, and I don't have any set plans to do whatever. Just whenever something comes up and I can make fun of it, and I just make a meme. That's about it. But hey, if you guys go to Comic-Con next year, I'm probably gonna have to go because it's not that far from me. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes from where I'm at. So if you guys come down, man, I'm gonna have to meet you guys out there.
For sure, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It would have been great to see you just outside, the lobby conning, man. It would have been so great. We could have gone for lunch. But yeah, for sure. Next year, I think my brother Dex was like, "Yeah, let's go." So I'm like, "All right, we're gonna save up some money, and we're definitely Danny, we'll make it happen." So 100%, Chaz, and of course we love to see Mario and Jorge again, and Derek and Toy Story. We want to see everybody again. It was a great time. Danny.
Yeah.
What are you working on right now, my friend, and how can people reach you?
I'm just I'm a Toyz ambassador. Just working on my socials through Instagram. You can find me on Danny Green Collects on Instagram. You can reach out for any toys you're looking for, action figures. If you go to TitanToys.com, you can check us out there as well. See all the cool products we have available. We might even have some exclusives on there, so keep an eye out. Also, we got some hoodies going on, limited time hoodies. Flipboard for sure. If you're looking for a flipboard, definitely available for pre-order. And if you want, use my code Danny Green at checkout, and you will save 5% every time. And yeah. That's what I got for you.
They have several other programs as well, Danny, including Buy Now, Pay Later.
Correct.
They also have $250 on free shipping for Canada, United States. A lot of great programs. You guys should definitely check them out. There's even a points program, which allows for 1 point for every 2 points for every 1 point. Sorry, for every dollar. It's actually a really great program. And there are a lot of ways to learn. As you can see, just by signing up, you can already earn 200 points. Place orders, and every 2 points gets $1 spent. And you get every like gets 100 points. A lot of different ways to actually save on TitanToys.com. They did help sponsor our trip to San Diego, giving us a little bit of extra cash to pick up some fun stuff. And they also were gracious enough to give some content creators some wonderful swag. So we really do appreciate all the support from Titan Toys. They've always been a great support of the channel, both me and Danny Green. So guys, definitely check out TitanToys.com. I'll have a link in the description below where you guys can check them out. And of course, don't forget to use the code Danny Green for 5% off all your purchases. Steve, my friend, my co-host.
Yes, that's right.
What are we working on next week, my brother? What do we have planned for Jay and Steve live on Comics Asylum?
What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the comic book announcements that came out of San Diego. And then we'll also take a look at some of the movies that are coming about, as well as James Gunn's foray into the DC universe, because DC actually unveiled their new old logo for DC films. So we'll take a look at that this week.
Cool.
Which is probably why we didn't talk much comics in this stream. So it was it was a Toyorama, and well deserved. There was a lot to cover. There was a lot. But thank you, Steve, for definitely.
No, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And your opinion as always. Last comments before we log off. Toy Cartel, Chaz needs to be added to dinner for next year. Well, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Toy Cartel. So yeah, we will definitely. For those of you who don't know, we had a meet and greet with content creators, courtesy of Jorge and Toy Cartel. It was awesome. Wonderful meeting these guys. WWE fan for life. Glad you had a blast as you see. My goal is to make it there one day, brother. It is definitely a bucket list, but I will caution you, it's not cheap. Start saving now, and you will not regret it later. Guys, I want to thank my special guest, Mega Chaz. Chaz, the Guru.
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
It's so fun to have you here, brother. Steve, guys, definitely subscribe to Mega Chaz on his Instagram channel. Chaz underscore the Chaz underscore the underscore guru on Instagram. If anybody's going to keep you laughing for the wonderful memes, it's going to be him. Danny Green, of course, is the Titan Toys ambassador. Subscribe to him on his Instagram channel. Danny Green collects, again, wonderful insights to new products that are coming out. And he does have products for sale, especially being a Titan Toys ambassador. And of course, my good friend, my co-host Steve on Comics Asylum Live. We will be live this Wednesday, Steve, at what time again?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. There it is. These grays are not for they were there for a reason because
hey, you're time shifting. Don't worry, man. It's all good.
Memory is there, man. But you're
still on West Coast time. It's all good.
It's a tricky thing. Yes, 3 hours back. 3 hours back. Absolutely. And guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Geek proud.
Geek proud.
There you go.
Later, fellas.